office automation. Problem solved.
Hey Mariners fans, Dan Wilson here with a reminder to make a play for your health with Virginia Mason Franciscan Health. They are the trusted sports medicine provider for our team and for our fans. So if you're a current, retired, or even a casual athlete, having the right medical team behind you can make all the difference. Stay on top of your game. Visit vmfh.org/Mariners and find a sports medicine specialist today.
Whether home or away, Mariners fans can win every day. Because when you fuel up with our proud fuel partner, Arco, you're getting quality top-tier gas for less. So be a team player to your wallet and pay less like a pro. Now that's one for the highlight reel. It's time to enjoy your winning streak at the park and the pump. Take the win with quality top-tier gas for less at Arco. Savings based on independent retail price survey.
Fireside Home Solutions, a great Pacific Northwest company. I've been thrilled working with them. I know you will too. Whether you need a new fireplace, a garage door, or outdoor barbecue, Fireside Home Solutions is the call you need to make. They offer a free in-home consultation or go see a showroom, Portland, Auburn, Spokane, and Bellevue, or online at firesidehomesolutions.com. Hey, and don't forget, Matt and John are big Mariner fans too.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Welcome back into the pregame show. Curtis Rogers with you. It is time now for Picks versus Rick, presented by Sandberg Volvo Cars. But Rick's out today. We've got Gary Hill. We've got Rich Waltz. We got myself. Guys, who are we picking today?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked it, Curtis. I like the idea of some Mariner home runs. You know, the Mariners had a big home run last night.
They did.
Yeah.
On the final pitch of the game.
Yeah, as it turned out, yeah.
A great time to hit a home run.
I'm going to predict that there'll be home runs before the final pitch of the game.
Oh.
I think Gino's going to go deep today, and it's going to be great.
I would love to see
that.
that.
I think everyone would. It's been just a Gino love fest all weekend. It's been amazing.
I say keep it going.
Okay.
Rich, who's your pick to click today?
I'm going to Rosarena.
Yeah?
I don't know. He's one of my favorite players in the game. I saw him when I was in 2020. I had him a few times, and that was his coming out party, especially in the postseason. So, and he's 1 for 7 in this series. I'm a Rosarena guy. I think he's going to have a couple of hits. I don't know if he's going to go deep, but extra base hit, couple of hits, score a couple runs. I like him in the leadoff spot too.
I do too.
350,
I think it's a good fit. Yeah,
350 on base.
Yeah.
Crawford. We had talked about it last time I was around about if JP is not going to be in the leadoff spot, you move him down at the bottom of the lineup. He's 8th, not quite 9th yet, because then once the game starts, it sets the table. Rosarena becomes a 3-hitter or a 4-hitter.
Right.
Raleigh is, you know what I'm saying? You set the table for that. I mean, the first 5 out of the chute are just so, it's like you look at the lineup right now and you're like, a Rosarena, Raleigh, Julio, Naylor, Gino. Those are your first 5 hitters right now. And then Crawford's in the 8th spot.
Yeah.
It's a very deep lineup.
It is. It is.
So anyways, a long-winded way of picking a Rosarena. So there you go.
No, I was going to say Josh Taylor. I'm going to go Cole Young. I think he hits this one 471 feet.
Yes.
Just so that he goes one more than Statcast, which took 14 feet away from him unbelievably the other night. Yes. So that's my pick.
His Statcast revenge? Is that what you're
exactly.
Calling?
That's exactly what's going to happen.
I love it.
Picks versus Rick, presented by Sandberg Volvo Cars in Linwood. Compare the Sandberg difference for yourself at SandbergVolvoCars.com. When we return on the pregame show, we'll get you Chevy Colorado scoreboard. That's coming your way next. Mariners-Rangers Game 3 of this 4-game series on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
Power up your summer fun with Toyota's Power of Choice. Now through August 4th, get 1.99 APR financing on a new 25 Tundra. Excludes TRD Pro. Or you can lease a new 25 Tacoma SR5 double cab for just $299 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. A negotiable doc fee of up to $200 may be added. Call 1-888-48-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, it's Mike Salk here, and we've been talking about this. Luxury awaits at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel. You can book now for an unforgettable summer experience because the hotel opens up August 8th. Bookings are open at snocasino.com starting on August 8th. The expanded non-gaming floor, the destination spa, the big new entertainment space and convention center, new restaurants as well. They're combining effortless style with the utmost in relaxation. Go to snocasino.com for details. Seattle's closest. Now Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel.
When you're on the pitch clock and don't have time for your favorite Seattle sports shows, listen to the podcasts on demand.
How about that? Unbelievable. Who would have thought?
Every hour, every interview, every look behind the scenes.
Dan Wilson's the new skipper.
This is a window. This is a time where we can get it done, and that's the hope. That's the vision for this club.
Find us on SeattleSports.com, the Seattle Sports app, or wherever you get podcasts.
Holy smokes!
Never miss a minute of Seattle sports, the home of the Mariners.
The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Hey, Ems fans. Rick Witters, owner of Cressy Door. Cressy Door has been servicing homes and commercial buildings since 1952. If you need garage doors for your home or building, make sure to call Cressy Door.
Over 16,000 people in the greater Seattle area are homeless. Candace is one of many who found a new life through Seattle's Union Gospel Mission.
I became addicted to opiates in my 20s, and it completely turned my world upside down. I asked God to help me, and He brought me to the mission, and that made all the difference. I love being in recovery. I'm excited about what God has planned for me next. And grace will lead me home.
Be inspired. Volunteer or donate at ugm.org.
All right, I've trained for this. I'm ready to face endless negotiations. Wait, what's that?
It's your Friendly Valley GMC team. Is that stress on your shoulders? Shh. Relax into stress-free car shopping. With Valley GMC, you'll find the perfect car at the right price. The one that fits your dreams, like warm, comfy slippers with Bluetooth and built-in GPS. Visit Valley GMC, the friendly folks in Auburn.
Friendly and stress-free, we're Valley GMC.
Nothing says Mariners baseball like the sounds of the game. And nothing prepares you for game day like AM/PM. From ice-cold drinks to hot, tasty snacks, it's the perfect play for Mariners fans on the go. As a proud partner of the Mariners, AM/PM is here to keep you ready for every big play, every home run, and every extra inning snack run. So before first pitch or after a big win, swing by AM/PM, where the lineup is always delicious. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
Since 1934, Hempler's has used only the leanest European pork bellies for its premium bacon made right here in the Pacific Northwest. Slow smoked over natural hardwoods for a rich aroma, savory flavor, and thick gourmet bite. It's no wonder Hempler's is America's leanest bacon and the official bacon of your Seattle Mariners. Hempler's, small batch crafted meats.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Welcome back into the pregame show. Curtis Rogers with you. It is time for the Chevy Colorado scoreboard of all the day's action in Major League Baseball. It's still early in this Saturday. Not a lot going on to start this one, but the Cubs with a 3-0 lead over the Orioles in Wrigley right now. Royals and Blue Jays scoreless in the third inning. Pirates with a 1-0 lead over the Rockies. That game last night between the Pirates and Rockies, one of the most insane games you will ever see. Pirates got off to a 9-0 lead, but the Rockies came back, won it 17-16 in regulation in 9 innings. Rays shut out the Dodgers today, 4-0 from Tampa. Also, really interesting date on the calendar today between the Reds and Braves. That one comes to you from Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee, between the Braves and Reds. Yes, they have made a baseball field on the infield of Bristol Motor Speedway. It is going to be one of the most tremendous sights you will see from this Major League Baseball season. That first pitch is at 3 p.m. on Fox. With 5 unique trims and available TurboMax engine, the 2025 Colorado is your rugged and ready for anything partner. When we return on the pregame show, Aaron and Gary get you set for first pitch between the Rangers and Mariners, Game 3 of this 4-game series. That's next on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Baseball fans, don't miss a single inning this season while camping in the North Cascades, in Yellowstone, or on the Oregon coast in an RV from Valley RV Supercenter. RVs can come equipped with everything you need, so you'll never miss a pitch, wherever you are. Plus, RVing offers other great pastimes like hiking, biking, fishing, or just sitting around a campfire reliving another great win. Come see us in Kent or at ValleyRVSupercenter.com, where journeys begin.
Three Tree Roofing is stepping up to the plate for your roof replacement this season. Give them a call at 206-312-ROOF to schedule your free on-site estimate and get $500 off your roof replacement. Three Tree Roofing's estimators meet with you to come up with a custom plan for your roof replacement and leave you with an estimate in that same appointment. No games and no high-pressure sales tactics. Give them a call at 206-312-ROOF or visit 3treeroofing.com for your free estimate. Three Tree Roofing, your Puget Sound roofing experts.
What is that sound? Ugh, that sounds like a plumbing sound. Luckily, there's a company that fixes all the plumbing sounds across Puget Sound. That's All Sound Plumbing. Puget Sound's plumbing experts. Have a sound? Visit allsoundplumbing.com.
ESPN senior MLB insider Jeff Bassett.
There are very few players more valuable.
Every Tuesday morning at 8:30 with Brock and Salk.
Than Cal Raleigh is to Seattle Mariners.
Brought to you by your Western Washington Toyota dealers.
If you're in the construction industry, you know it can be dangerous. Just like on the baseball field, an injury can ruin your season. The Master Builders Association's GRIP program can help make your job site safer and get you money back on workers' comp payments. Since 2012, GRIP members have earned over $214 million in refunds. GRIP also provides expert safety and claim support with a low cost and high refund. It's the best deal in construction. Get started at mbagrip.com. That's mbagrip.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate with the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever. You can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
10-time MLB All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove Award winner, MLB single-season hit leader, a one-of-a-kind player.
And there it is! He's a new all-time hit king in Major League history, number 258.
Head to T-Mobile Park in August as the Mariners celebrate Ichiro's induction into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. The festivities kick off with a 3-day Ichiro Hall of Fame Funko Pop giveaway, Tuesday, August 5th through Thursday, August 7th. On Friday, August 8th, arrive early to score a 2004 Ichiro jersey like the one he wore when he broke the MLB single-season hit record. Saturday, August 9th, will feature Ichiro's pregame retirement ceremony, and the first 20,000 fans on Sunday the 10th will take home a replica of his Cooperstown plaque. It's going to be legendary.
On a front end is thrown by Ichiro. He threw something out of Star Wars.
Get your tickets at mariners.com/Ichiro.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
It is the Mariners pregame show. Aaron Goldsmith and Gary Hill, brought to you by Toyota of Kirkland and Toyota of Renton. Some Saturday day baseball. Today is Saturday.
You know, it's funny you say that because it is Game 3 of the series, and it is during the day. It is the weekend. So I am going to fight all day not telling people it's Sunday.
Has some definite Sunday vibes.
Yes, it does.
Speaking of the vibes, quite high after last night's game.
I would say so. That was amazing. That was amazing.
You know, as that was playing out, I know you and I were texting a little bit during the game, since we have a wall dividing the two of us. And the one thing that stood out was with the bottom three of this new look order, all being lefties, and without like great counters from right-handers that the Mariners have on their bench right now, you kind of get in a position where if the other team's got multiple lefties in the late innings, they can just kind of run through you.
Yeah.
Right? And, I mean, it was up until a week ago, Dom Canzone never saw a lefty.
For sure.
And now he sees all the lefties. He
starts against lefties.
Like, it's just a 180.
A lefty closer.
Yeah.
And a pretty good closer.
And barrels up a pitch on a line to right field. You're like, oh, okay. And then JP, who's been in, like, what do you think? Like, his worst slide since the beginning part of the season?
Oh, yeah.
That's fair, right?
He's had a tremendous year.
Yes.
The last couple weeks have been really rough.
Absolutely. Like, he's had such a good year that it might be his career year, depending on how you look at it. And with all that being said, he's been in a slide recently, and he hasn't hit lefties great, which is kind of unique for him because he's always, at worst, held his own left on left. It's been one of his great calling cards. And for him to just, not just wall scrape it, but just, this game is over. Like, as soon as you see it off the bat and hear it. I mean, that was incredible.
It really was.
40,000 in the ballpark, and a game that you're trying... You don't have to get it, but like you feel like you need to win this series.
Yeah.
Based on where the Rangers are in the standings.
And then you know that Sunday the matchup with DeGrom on the mound, that's going to be really tough. So yesterday was a great one to get. And you know, you talk about the lefties, the last three in the lineup, and to me it's like well, it's the cost of your first six being great.
Yeah.
Like
and
that,
wanting them to be up in the order.
And because I mean, I don't care as much about lineup construction. I just want your best hitters at the top, and that's what the Mariners have done. And if you can put them in order where you can kind of fend off bullpen situations late, and that's what the Mariners have done. They have a really good top six, and they have them essentially righty-lefty, you know, with Cal being the switch, of course, and Polanco being the switch. So the cost is, well, you have three lefties at the back, and you just... The way it played out last night was incredible. It was just a great win for the Mariners.
So the Mariners have won. I'm going to try to get all this right.
Okay.
That's typically my mindset for everything, by the way. They've won 8 in a row here against the Rangers.
Yes.
Since the start of 2020, they're 37-8 here against the Rangers. It's been utter domination. The Rangers telecast is doing a pregame segment where they are sacrificing personal items on camera in order to help fix the vibes and the juju to help win a game here.
Yeah, well, for just a second, take your Mariners glasses off and just think about last night's game from the Rangers' perspective with all that as the context.
Like, well,
yikes, man.
It's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen. That's exactly what you're saying. Last night couldn't have lined up any better for Texas.
Yeah.
Like, everything lined up perfectly. They got their 2 new bullpen guys in. They were great. They didn't give up anything. They got it to their closer has been good. The line of lefties, it could have been any part of the order. It just so happened that the lefties facing 3 lefties. It could not have lined up any better for Texas. Yet.
It did not.
It did not.
They've been on that kind of a roll.
Yeah.
So Mariners have a chance for a series win today with The Rock on the mound. We're brought to you by Toyota of Kirkland and Toyota of Renton. Mariners and the Rangers on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
Mariners pregame has been brought to you by
All the big hits.
At the wall, gone! No doubt about it!
All the great grabs.
Wow! You gotta be kidding me! Put a cape on him!
And all the swagger.
And he does it in grand fashion!
Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning-fast hour.
Oh, my goodness! What a show! You better believe it!
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings only on MLB Network.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Apo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Western Washington Toyota dealers.
Swung on and missed. A helpless wave and a slider in the dirt. Luis Castillo punches out Judge.
Care Partners Senior Living.
Dive slides and he makes an incredible catch. Holy smokes, Julio Rodriguez.
Valley RV Supercenter in Kent. And your Northwest Buick GMC dealers.
Welcome to Seattle Mariners baseball. So great to have you this afternoon from T-Mobile Park as the Seattle Mariners get set to take on the Texas Rangers in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Gary Hill with you alongside Rich Waltz today. We have Curtis Rogers with us. Nathan Gemmett back in our Seattle studios. A thriller last night. J.P. Crawford walking off the Rangers. The Mariners have taken the first 2 of this series. They're looking for a series win, and we have a delicious pitching matchup in store today. Luis Castillo, the Rock, takes the ball for the Mariners. Merrill Kelly on the other side, making his debut for the Texas Rangers. We'll come back. We'll take a look at the rest of the starting lineups right after this.
Nothing says Mariners baseball like the sounds of the game. And nothing prepares you for game day like AM/PM. From ice-cold drinks to hot, tasty snacks, it's the perfect play for Mariners fans on the go. As a proud partner of the Mariners, AM/PM is here to keep you ready for every big play, every home run, and every extra inning snack run. So before first pitch or after a big win, swing by AM/PM, where the lineup is always delicious. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Whether home or away, Mariners fans can win every day. Because when you fuel up with our proud fuel partner, ARCO, you're getting quality top-tier gas for less. So be a team player to your wallet and pay less like a pro. Now that's one for the highlight reel. It's time to enjoy your winning streak at the park and the pump. Take the win with quality top-tier gas for less at ARCO. Savings based on independent retail price survey.
$195 million. Global Credit Union members saved $195 million last year through lower fees and better interest rates. At Global, member service is our highest priority. 27 branches throughout Washington, an easy-to-use mobile app, and access to a member service rep wherever you are and whenever you need help. 24/7, 365 days a year. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union, proud partners of Seattle Mariners Radio.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put
any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns before the first pitch. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
For Mitch Garver.
Hitting eighth, the shortstop. J.P. Crawford, Long Beach, California.
J.P. Crawford with a walk-off 2-run home run.
Batting ninth at second base.
Cole Young, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Cole Young, the hero, walk it off.
And taking the ball for the Mariners.
Luis Castillo, Seattle Mariners.
Swing and a miss. He went waving at a change. Strikeout number 10, the Castillo flex. And Castillo leads the Mariners onto the field. We are ready for baseball. Mariners and Rangers, game 3 of the series. First pitch and play-by-play coming your way right after this.
For tank and tankless hot water heaters, for clogged drains, for leaky faucets, for toilets that won't flush. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is your trusted source to solve all your plumbing needs. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Hi, everybody. Rick Riz here. Come to Sandberg Volvo in Linwood for an unbelievable selection of new and certified Volvos, plus a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles in every make and model. Sandberg Volvo is the only consistent Excellence Award winner in the entire Pacific Northwest for customer service. Enjoy valet service and free towing, plus an exclusive lifetime warranty on parts and labor with any service visit. It's a quick drive from anywhere. Sandberg Volvo in Linwood or visit SandbergVolvoCars.com.
Hey, Ems fans. Rick Witters, owner of Cressy Door. Cressy Door has been servicing homes and commercial buildings since 1952. If you need garage doors for your home or building, make sure to call Cressy Door.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
It's the Mariners and the Rangers, game 3 of the series. And Rich, last night, an absolute thriller. JP walking it off. And pretty pivotal series between the Mariners and the Rangers. One big pivotal swing yesterday.
Yeah, and the psychology of last night. You've got the Rangers and the Mariners both made moves, right, to bolster the offense for Seattle. For the Rangers, their bullpen. They got a 7th and an 8th inning guy, and those guys pitched well. But here they are, having come in here and lost 2, and last night was just a crushing loss to them. Yeah. And for the Mariners, good vibes only, man. The offense is rolling. This should be fun today.
It should be. This is a great pitching matchup. Luis Castillo up on the hill. Here comes his first pitch to Josh Smith. That swung on, popped up. That's out of play, and we are underway. Mariners looking for a series win today. It's never too early now that we're in August to take a look at where things stand for the Mariners. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on a miss. That's a good heater upstairs. Mariners second place in the West, 3.5 behind Houston. They're playing Boston. That just started at Fenway. We'll keep a close eye on that. And the Mariners, thanks to this series so far, a 2-game lead on the Texas Rangers. Castillo into the motion, the 0-2. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Castillo's been on a real roll. He had an excellent July. In fact, look at his past 6 starts, an ERA under 2. And he's been really consistent all season for the Mariners. The 1-2, swung on, fouled back. Smith stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Rich, in a year where there's been some injury and not as much stability as you would expect in the Mariners rotation, the Rock has truly been that for the Mariners. Here comes the 1-2. That's upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Without question. Start of the season, Mariners rotation, best in baseball, most thought. Not best in baseball right now, but if Castillo has not been around all year, he's the guy that has been cohesive. He's kept it together.
He rocks and deals the 2-2. Swung on and missed, got him. Fastball upstairs. He punches out Smith. That's the first out.
The other part of the psychology of this matchup, we talked about the crushing loss last night. The Rangers just can't win in this ballpark. And they've lost in just about every way imaginable over the last 5 years here.
It's really shocking when you take a look at it. Here's Corey Seager, the pitch to Seager. That's up and in, backs him off the plate. All right, the Mariners this year 9-2 against Texas overall, including 5-0 in this ballpark. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on, popped up out of play, but the streak goes beyond this year, last year, and even to the year before that. This has been going on for a while here at T-Mobile Park.
37-8 here since 2020 against the Rangers. That's unbelievable.
That's remarkable.
And they won a World Series 2 years ago, these Rangers.
The 1-1 has popped up. That's out of play. It's remarkable because it's a division opponent that you see frequently in your home park. And last night was a perfect example. If you flip it around and look at that game from the Rangers' perspective, ouch. Here comes the 1-2. Just a touch outside. That was close, but it was off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Castillo, a nod of the head, staring into the motion, the 2-2. And he sends it outside. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Mariners wearing their home whites today. Navy caps. As Castillo wearing Navy half sleeves as usual. Corey Seager coming off an excellent July. The 3-2 is popped in the air. That's out of play. Seager this year, 15 home runs. Strong on base, over 370. One out, just underway. Castillo into the wide. Here comes the 3-2. Swung on, popped up, out of play again. This is turning into a marathon plate appearance here.
Seager's streak, he was on base in 30 straight snaps last night. So he's been one of the Rangers that's been pretty consistent when he's been healthy.
The 3-2 swung on, ripped first base line. That's foul. It's funny, you look at the Rangers lineup and you would expect, well, that would certainly be a strength of the team. It's really been the pitching for the Texas Rangers. They have the best team ERA in baseball, while the offense has just really struggled for the most part this season. Here's the 3-2. Swung on, popped up. That's going to get out of play, third base side.
And that's the other part about winning the first 2 games of this 4-game set. The Vandy boys, right? Rocker and Leiter. Rocker better since he came back. Leiter's pitched really well last night as well. But they won. The Rangers lost both those starts.
Castillo's 3-2. Swung on, popped up. This is playable. JP back. He's in short left field. Randy in. JP on the back pedal makes the catch. Randy right behind him as he puts it away. And finally, Seager put away. That's the second out. So we take a look at the roof report brought to you by 3 Tree Roofing, the #1 roofer in Washington. Go to 3treeroofing.com for a free estimate today. Very comfortable afternoon for baseball. A lot of cloud cover overhead, but still a great day. Simeon will bat. A pitch to him. Swung on, ground ball, softly hit, charging. Suarez has it, throws on the move, a little low, dug out by Naylor. And that's it for the Rangers. They go 1-2-3 in the first, and Castillo off and rolling. We head to the bottom of the first. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up on the.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Or FiresideHomeSolutions.com.
Don't miss out on Mariners post-game shows this summer. Drone Show Night is coming up August 22nd versus the A's, presented by Muckleshoot Casino Resort. And the final fireworks night of the season is September 12th against the Angels, presented by T-Mobile. Get tickets at Mariners.com.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
So glad you're with us this afternoon from T-Mobile Park. The Mariners looking for a series win. Randy Arozarena will lead things off for the Mariners. Merrill Kelly on the other side for Texas. Into the motion, he deals. Swung on, smashed foul. That's into the seats, third base side. Kelly making his Rangers debut, a deadline acquisition. Coming over from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Having a really good season for the Diamondbacks. Here's the 0-1. That's a touch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 3.22 ERA this season and 22 starts. He really mixes it up. There's the 1-1. And he sends it just outside. He wanted that one. Not a hard thrower. Averages 92 on the fastball, but he's got a couple really great weapons. An excellent cutter, good slider, good changeup. The 2-1. Swung on, softly hit foul. That's a good pickup in what is already a real strength for the Texas Rangers. They kind of doubled down on their strengths with their bullpen and starter acquisitions.
There weren't a lot of frontline starting pitchers available in the trading deadline.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got the fastball by him. Randy goes down on strikes, 1 away.
You know, Curtis asked earlier on the pregame show about pitchers who had lost velocity and still continued to get strikes. When Merrill Kelly came back from Korea, he found velocity, and he was living at 97. As you noted now, the fastball's at 93, but he has all the great touch, the command, and the secondary stuff.
Here's the pitch to Cal. And that is just down low. 1 ball, no strikes. Cal, the DH today. 42 home runs for Cal, number 1 in baseball. Kelly into the motion. He delivers. Swung on and missed. You mentioned Kelly coming back from Korea, and it is really a remarkable story. He didn't make his major league debut until he was 30, and he's carved out an excellent 7 years with the Diamondbacks. Here's the 1-1. That's too high. 2 balls, 1 strike.
So the first pitchers, maybe the first pitcher to ever go to Asia without playing in the big leagues, come back and have the type of success that he's had.
Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. He went waving a changeup. That was the really good change. 2 balls, 2 strikes. An Arizona kid, Arizona high school, finished up at Arizona State in college, and started with the Diamondbacks. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Into the motion, the pitch to Cal. Swung on and missed. After this year, here's Julio. Kelly is is actually third all-time in starts for the Diamondbacks. That's how significant his career was with Arizona.
Garcia back.
Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Traffic backups are inconvenient, but if your pipes are backing up at home, that's bad. There's only one cure for this pesky problem: the experts at Beacon Plumbing, Heating, Septic, and Mechanical. Trust them to clear your clogs. Stop freaking and call Beacon. 1-800-FREAKIN.
Seattle Sports is your exclusive home for Mariners baseball. Every strikeout,
Swing and a miss. He got him.
every home run,
Blasted out to right field. An absolute take by Luke Raley to the second deck.
every Mariners win.
And the ball game is over. The Mariners with a colossal comeback here in the Bronx.
Stream every game at seattlesports.com or on the Seattle Sports app. We are Seattle Sports, the home of the Mariners.
Power up your summer fun in a new Toyota Camry. It's all hybrid all the time with available all-wheel drive. Now through August 4th, get 4.99 APR financing on any new 25 Camry. Or lease a new Camry LE for just $299 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. A negotiable.
Garcia will stand in to lead things off in the second inning. Wearing lime green bright shoes. Open stance from the right side. Castillo into the motion. Here comes the pitch. And he sends it upstairs. No surprise, a fastball just off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. No score, your home Street Bank score. Mariners and Rangers. Luis into the motion, delivers. Swung on, smashed to third base on 1 hop. Suarez gloves it, fires across the diamond in time. That's the out. When considering a Volvo, people should come to Sandberg Volvo Cars in Linwood to experience the Sandberg difference, the only Excellence Award winner and family-owned and operated Volvo dealership in the Northwest. Come in as a friend, leave as a member of the family. See great reviews at SandbergVolvoCars.com. Here's Jacques Peterson. Castillo delivers. Up and away. Castillo wearing white shoes, matching his white pants, white jersey top, the 1-0. That's over for a strike. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Rangers have been hit by injuries. Evan Carter going on the IL. Jake Berger is on the IL. And that's probably why Jock Peterson is still on this roster, because he's struggled mightily this year.
The 1-1 is down low, no doubt about that. And really, injuries has been part of the story for the Rangers all season long. Peterson this year batting just .127. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, popped up out of play. It's actually a really stunning turnaround from last year to this year. Peterson last year has really mashed righties, and that's been his specialty. Batted .281 against righties last year. Nearly a .400 on base with 22 home runs against righties. It has not been that this year. The 2-2. Just a touch off the plate. Garver tried to frame it. Yeah, it was a bit wide. So full count.
And that damage was with Arizona.
Yes.
And they used him perfectly in matchups.
Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. A helpless hack at a 4-seam. Castillo blows it by him, gets the punch out. And down goes Peterson.
Boy, that's as bad a swing as you're going to see on a Saturday in Major League Baseball. I mean, this guy's been a quality Major League hitter for a long time. But right now, he needs one of those complete hitter makeovers.
Yeah. Here's Langford, the pitch. That's a strike. It's amazing just from one year to the next, just completely opposite seasons. Castillo nods his head, goes into the motion, he delivers. Swung on and fouled off behind home plate. You're with us inside the Western Washington Toyota radio booth. No score, second inning. Castillo sharp so far, a couple of strikeouts. Here comes the 0-2. Just a touch upstairs. He has been hovering around the strike zone. His misses have been close. He seems very sharp early. Castillo nods his head. Steps into the pitch. Here it is. It could have been a strike, but it's a ball. The two seam down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Castillo doesn't walk around much, but after that pitch, just got to the back of the mound. That's a mini walk now with the pitch clock.
You don't have time for the long walk anymore.
No, short walk.
Here's the 2-2, and that sails outside. Tried the slider and missed. So we've gone full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Luis into the motion, the 3-2. Strike 3 called, frees him right on the corner. A fastball, 3rd strikeout of the day so far. Castillo 6 up, 6 down to start this ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. No score on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
Hey golf fans, Dan inviting you to grab your friends and family and head out to the 2025 Boeing Classic. See Masters champions and Golf Hall of Famers live at the club at Snoqualmie Ridge from August 8th through the 10th. It's your chance to experience the 20th anniversary of the only PGA Tour champion stop in the Pacific Northwest and see golf's biggest stars. Proceeds benefit the Benaroya Research Institute at Virginia Mason Franciscan Health. It's a golf experience you won't want to miss. The Boeing Classic at the club at Snoqualmie Ridge from August 8th through the 10th. For tickets, visit BoeingClassic.com.
Add Home Street Bank to your lineup card this season. Whether you're starting a family, buying a home, or nurturing a growing business, they'll help you navigate life's biggest milestones. And they've been doing it with a smile for over 100 years. Look no further than Home Street Bank for all of your home loan, personal, and business banking needs. Go to homestreet.com/team. Again, that's homestreet.com/team. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to approval.
Are you ready to hit a home run with your shopping? Well, look no further than the Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards Program. It's your ticket to win big while you shop. Here's how it works. For every $1 you spend on participating products like Cerno's Ground Chicken and Twisted Tea, you earn Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points. Redeem your points all season long for game tickets, T-Mobile Park Concert Series tickets, exclusive merch, and more. Accumulate and redeem these Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points from April 23rd, 2025 through October 1st, 2025. Participating products are identified with Mariners-themed signs and tags throughout the store. Terms and conditions apply. Ichiro Hall of Fame weekend is on deck at T-Mobile Park. Don't miss Ichiro Jersey Night, Friday, August 8th, presented by Sato. His retirement ceremony Saturday, August 9th, and replica plaque day Sunday, August 10th. Get your tickets at mariners.com/Ichiro.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Mariners and Rangers. Josh Naylor going to lead things off against his former teammate. Here's Merrill Kelly's pitch to Naylor. And it's outside for a ball. The trade deadline can be a very funny thing. It was a week ago that Naylor and Gino were teammates with Kelly, and here they are facing off against one another. Here's the 1-0. Swung out and missed. In fact, the Mariners faced Kelly in early June in Arizona. Kelly pitched really well. He went 6 innings without giving up a run. The game went into extras, and that's the game, the same game that Naylor hit the walk-off grand slam against the Mariners, the 1-1. That's inside.
There's a decided Arizona flavor. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a TV affiliate near Phoenix that has picked this game up because, you know, not just Naylor and Suarez, there are 3 consecutive ex-Diamondbacks coming to the plate here to face Kelly. They were all teammates of his.
Yeah, Anzone in there too. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
These are, this pitching matchup, I think you used the word delicious, because these guys both know how to pitch so well. They have good stuff, and they have great command, and they have great feel for what a hitter's trying to do.
It's really fun to watch, the schemes of the world with just overwhelming stuff, just incredible stuff. And not to say he's not a pitcher, he certainly is. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, launched, center field, back, Langford. He's in front of the track, drifting back. Now on the track, makes the catch over the shoulder. And that's one away. But there is something really fun about watching two guys that, the overall stuff is not overwhelming, but they are just pitching. It's corners and movement and a variety of pitches. They are so fun.
There are some in pitching circles that would say that's stuff as well.
Yes.
The movement.
Yes.
The deception, the vertical drop on a changeup. That's also stuff. It's just not 98 type stuff.
Here's the pitch to Gino. Swung on and missed. That was a fastball elevated. 0-1. It's our premium matchup brought to you by Alaska Airlines. Here comes the 0-1 to Gino. Inside. Enjoy that first-class feeling with industry-leading legroom. Alaska raising the bar for first class. Well, Kelly got a front row seat at Suarez this year, who has 36 home runs on the season. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on, popped up. That's out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What a reception it's been all weekend for Gino. Starts with an open stance from the right side. Here comes the 1-2. Up and in. Backs out of the way. Gino, one of the leaders in hit by pitches this year. And right before the deadline was hit in the hand. Missed the following game, but as he said, his bones are strong. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on, popped up. Foul territory, first base side. Tellez over, the former Mariner near the netting, leans over, makes the catch. That's the second out. And here is the third straight former Diamondback. Dom Canzone will bat.
They weren't teammates for long, but 2023 they shared the Diamondback uniform. Love the fact that he's starting to get more ABs against lefties.
Yeah, it's kind of been born out of necessity, but he is taking advantage of the opportunities. Here comes the pitch.
And of course, last night was a big opportunity.
Yes. That was called a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Talking to manager Dan Wilson before the game, he said one of the big differences for Dom this time around is he's playing with so much confidence right now. Here's the 1-0. And that's over the edge for a strike. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dom holding a batting average at .290, 6 home runs, 7 doubles. He's provided some nice punch for the Mariners since his return from Tacoma. The 1-1. Swung on, ripped to center field. Here comes Langford. He's in, he's there, he makes the catch. And that's it for the Mariners. They go 1-2-3 in the second. So both teams 6 up, 6 down to start this game. After 2, no score on the Global Credit Union Radio Network.
Michael's Toyota of Bellevue has been a name you can trust for 50 years. And the heart and soul of our success is a team of dedicated folks that make it all possible. A welcoming smile that lets you know we appreciate your visit. A finance staff that finds the best rates, rebates, and offers, making your new car dreams affordable. A sales department that'll match you with a Toyota that fits your life. From the team at Michael's Toyota of Bellevue, for the life you live. ToyotaofBellevue.com.
He's the best catcher in baseball.
Cal Raleigh with a home run.
And he's on Seattle Sports Thursday afternoons all season long.
Anytime you get wins, that's always huge, and it's huge for, later down the road as well.
Get the podcast on the Seattle Sports app.
In the Pacific Northwest, there's one construction equipment rental provider of choice, Star Rentals. The Star Rentals team delivers superior customer service by leading with a culture of care and delivering unmatched follow-through across all 18 Star Rentals locations. Star Rentals is the largest independent construction equipment rental company in the Pacific Northwest, delivering quality care because they care. Learn more at starrentals.com. Star Rentals, the preferred supplier to the West's best contractors.
Whatever temperatures this summer brings, your friendly and knowledgeable Bryant dealer is ready to help. Your dealer is committed to achieving a high level of training, and skills are backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant. So whether you need a quick fix or an entirely new cooling system, your local Bryant dealer will do whatever it takes for your family's comfort.
Schedule an appointment today. For a dealer near you, visit BryantNorthwest.com. Bryant, whatever it takes.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Scoreless ball game into the third. Rich Waltz sitting in for Rick Riz. Gary Hill Jr. along as well. First pitch, Rowdy Tellez swings and misses. And Luis Castillo's off to an 0-1 start here in the third inning. 3 strikeouts. Castillo looking sharp. An economy of pitches. And an 0-1 here. And Tellez still trying to find his swing as a Ranger. He's 5 for 18 since being called up. Swings and misses. He's behind in the count, 0-2. Of course, 11 homers, a 208 average with Seattle. Bottom third of the order here for the Rangers. In the top of the third, Tellez, Higashioka, and Alejandro Osuna. Castillo turns and fires the 0-2 pitch. Little ground ball to the left of Young. Diving stop. Bobbles on his rear end. Throws to first. Not in time. Tellez hustling down. Will beat it out. Young made the dive. Had it in the glove. But the force of the dive kind of forced the ball out of the glove. By the time he collected it and sat up, he couldn't get Tellez at first.
Had it not popped away from him, there's a chance he makes that play. That was a good stop. He's played really well at second base defensively. You look at defensive runs saved, he's rated very well as a second baseman for the Mariners.
That usually rubs off when you spend a lot of time around Perry Hill.
that does not hurt, for sure.
Here's Higashioka, who's getting the start at catcher, the 8th spot for the Rangers. First pitch, and Castillo misses outside. It looked like it did clip the outside corner. James Jean is the home plate umpire. John Libka at first, Sean Barber at second. James Hoy is the umpire at third. Outfield straight up, deep. This is a day that's warmer than it looks here in Seattle. Gray skies above. Higashioka turns on a pitch and pulls it foul down the third base line. Tony Beasley, the third base coach, running through the signs right now. 1-1 to Higashioka. Rangers have the first hit of the ball game. 2 right-handers who have had great success in the major leagues. Castillo more than Merrill Kelly, but they both look sharp today. 1-1 pitch is outside. Higashioka hitting at 264. He's a guy that has, throughout his career, been known more for his glove than his bat, but the bat has played this year. 6 homers, 27 driven in. Tellez at first, 1 stolen base this year. 2-1 from Castillo on the way. And Higashioka sawed off, pops it foul, backing out of play into the seats. And the count's 2-2.
And with Heim's struggles, he's not been able to recapture the same sort of offensive season he had the previous year. Higashioka he's played a lot, and he's taken advantage of it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Check it, Tellez. The 2-2. Fly ball left field, pretty well hit. Arozarena back at the wall, at the track, and it's gone. Boy, the bat plays here for Higashioka as he drills one out to left. That ball really carried. And the Rangers have taken a 2-0 lead. 7th home run for Texas's catcher. Just the 13th home run that Castillo has given up, and this is his 23rd start. And there's a fastball that Mitch Garver wanted on the outside part, and it drifted right back over the middle of the plate. And Higashioka lost it. And here is Ozuna getting the start. He takes a fastball, misses outside, with Evan Carter on the injured list. Josh Young was thought to be going to the IL, but word is he checked out today, and he's available to pinch hit if necessary. Next pitch to Ozuna is 94-mile-an-hour fastball, and it misses in. And Castillo's falling behind here, 2-0. Boy, Castillo's so good. Gary talked about the numbers in July, 4-1, a 2.05 ERA, a 2-0 pitch to Ozuna, is outside, and all of a sudden Castillo unnerved a bit here, giving up a 2-run homer to the bottom of the order to Kyle Higashioka. He's fallen behind Ozuna 3-0, and you got the best of the Ranger bats waiting at the top of the order. There's a strike, and the count goes to 3-1. Ozuna 164 average, limited time, a homer, 5 RBIs. He swings and fouls it off the glove of Garver, and Castillo's back into the at-bat, and it's 3-2.
You know, homers for Castillo, it's been an interesting journey this year. He had a stretch in mid-June where he gave up 8 home runs in just 4 starts. Home runs were a problem. He had not allowed a homer in his last 6 starts until just a moment ago.
3-2 pitch, and that is low. That's ball 4. And Castillo, 3 batters into this third inning, is yet to get it out. Ozuna has 3 stolen bases. He's down at first. And now you're up back at the top of the order. Josh Smith, then you've got Seager, Semien, and Adolis Garcia. And we'll see if Luis Castillo's, when he gets in a rhythm, he works quickly and he chews through hitters. And right now that rhythm is completely disrupted. As he goes into the stretch, takes a long look into Garver, turns, takes a peek at Ozuna at first base. Good sized lead, not running, first pitch. That's a breaking ball for a strike. A get me over breaking ball. Smith, one of the good young players on this Texas team, and a guy they have high hopes for. Star at LSU, had a really nice year last year. And he takes the next pitch, and that's a ball, and it counts 1 ball and 1 strike. He's had the most success against Castillo of all the Rangers hitters. 5 for 9 with a homer coming in, now 5 for 10 with that strikeout back in the first. Ozuna away from first, Castillo to the plate, foul back to the screen, and it's 1-2. And it's odd, as you point out, to say the Texas Rangers are driven by their starting pitching. For so many years, it was the complete opposite. Great bats, Pudge, Juan Gonzalez, all of those guys. The 1-2. That's high, and it's 2-2.
Yeah,
and then pitching was the problem.
Yeah, you think of Texas, you think of homers, just one slugger after another with the Rangers.
And part of that is the new ballpark in Arlington, especially with the roof closed, is almost an extreme pitcher's park, which is odd to say, having seen many games of the ballpark in Arlington. 2-2 pitch to Smith is up, and this long inning has taken Castillo now to 3-2, 4th hitter to come to the plate for Texas. Nobody out. Remember that dive by Young couldn't corral the ball. That went for an infield hit. Higashioka with a 2-run homer. 3-2, runner goes, high pop. And it's out into shallow left field. And it's JP who's there, and he makes the catch. And Ozuna scampers back to first. And Castillo has his first out here in the top of the 3rd inning. And here comes Seager. And now that he has it out, if you're Castillo, obviously you want to get through this inning and keep it at 2-0 Rangers. But you want to do it with somewhat of an economy of pitches here. He's up to 51 pitches right now here in the 3rd. And Seager takes inside. It's 1-0. That pitch looked like a slider that was off the plate, in and down. Seager popped out back in the 1st. Smith has 9 stolen bases. Away from first, pitch to the plate. And Seager fouls it late on that over the 3rd base dugout. Rangers all on the rail right now. Bruce Bochy in his blue quarter zip. Brett Boone there as well. Obviously great to see him back in the game in a hitting coach capacity. Here's the 1-1 to Seager. It backs him off the plate, 94 miles an hour with the fastball, and the count's 2-1. just odd to see Castillo pitching from behind, which he's been this entire inning. Two 1 pitch. That one is fouled back.
Especially after such a sharp start. Retired the first 6 in order, 3 strikeouts along the way. Just kind of carving the corners, but that has not been the case here in this inning.
I know I'm the fill-in guy, but am I supposed to say this top of the third is brought to you in part by the Blue Angels as they fly by?
Yeah, that's the backdrop. It's flying right overhead.
Ozuna the runner at first. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Seager. 2-0 Rangers. On a home run by Higashioka. The pitch to the plate. It's fouled off again. And a good at bat here by Seager as he's fighting pitches out. Especially a pitch like that. Not quite an emergency swing, but a last second, I've got to fight this fastball off because it's near the zone. Let's see what he gets 2-2 here. Here's a pitch. Fouls that one back. And that's out of play.
Well, he had a 10-pitch plate appearance in the first inning before popping up. So he has seen his share of pitches. This will be number 7 coming up. So 17 pitches in 2 plate appearances so far for Seager.
That's a good chunk of Castillo's workload of 57. Ozuna still at first. Castillo 2-2 again. And this one is fouled, but it dribbles down the first baseline. Seager, one of the Rangers that's had injury issues. He was on the IL with a hamstring most of May. Rangers' season has kind of been up and down. Not a bad start, then struggled, then had a great run in July. Castillo, another 2-2. And Seager takes out, and now the count goes 3-2.
A lot of deep counts this inning.
Well, if they ran 3-2 with Ozuna on the Smith pop-up, he's probably running here. Full count, 1 out. Infield swung towards the right side. Castillo ready. Ozuna runs. Here's the 3-2. Line into right field. That's a base hit. Ozuna around second on his way to third. Seager pulls it at first up on the ball can zone. Throw goes to second. And this long inning gets longer right now for Luis Castillo. Corey Seager with an epic at bat ends with a line drive single.
That was a good pitch, too. It was tailing into the corner, right in the bottom outside corner. And Seager, an accomplished hitter, 5-time All-Star, 3-time Silver Slugger, just serves it into right field.
Yeah, changeup that kind of was out on that. Lou Piniella used to call that, and he always said this about Edgar Martinez, professional at bat. Very representative.
Yeah.
And that's a great example of it. Seager just fighting pitch off after fighting pitch off, and then hit a really good changeup for a single to right.
And 9 pitches, too. So 19 pitches in 2 plate appearances for Seager. He's been a problem today.
Now Simeon, who's had a miserable start to his season, then sort of a renaissance, getting back to where he was, and last few ball games has kind of slid backwards. Right-hander against right-hander. At the corners, 1 out. 2-0 Rangers. Here in the third. Simeon line drive up the middle. Caught there by Young. And everybody holds. It almost looked like it may have either glanced or come close to Castillo's glove.
I kind of thought that too.
But Young was there and made the catch. That ball was hit on the button by Simeon. Here's Adolis Garcia. Garcia bounced to third his first time up, and Castillo misses outside. So the pitch count is up at 62, with 2 outs here in the top of the third for Luis Castillo. Garcia in a 3-for-23 funk on this road trip. Seager's at first. Ozuna's at third. Here's the pitch. And it backs Garcia off the plates. Of course, always good when Garcia and Arozarena get together. They're best of friends. Sitting on a 2-0. Here's the pitch from Castillo. And that's way outside. And he right now is is struggling to just find it.
It's become a very long inning for Castillo. Trying to limit the damage here, 2 across, but trying to keep it at that.
And even though he's struggling, you got a guy that can hurt you in a one swing with Garcia on a 3-0 pitch with 2 outs. Here it is. And he takes a strike. That was 94. Good location, though, right on the inner half. Rangers at the corners, 2 runs across, a 2-0 lead, top third, 2 down. Here's the pitch, a 3-1, and it's fouled back and out of play. Fine play down below. We'll do it again. Garcia will use his timeout here and step off. Kyle Higashioka, a 2-run homer, 3 hits in the inning. Rangers at the corners. Castillo from the belt. 3-2 again. Garcia pops it first base side. Naylor will take a look, and it's out of play. I would guess it's trading deadline time, and they probably, most people in baseball have forgotten this. Cardinal fans haven't forgotten it.
Yes.
Rosarena and Adolis Garcia were St. Louis Cardinals at the same time, and they let him go at the same time.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's right. Another 3-2, swing and a miss. And the long inning ends for Luis Castillo. He does strand 2, but the Rangers get 2 with a Higashioka home run, headed to the bottom of the third here in C-0, Texas.
$195 million. Global Credit Union members saved $195 million last year through lower fees and better interest rates. At Global, member service is our highest priority. 27 branches throughout Washington, an easy-to-use mobile app, and access to a member service rep wherever you are and whenever you need help. 24/7, 365 days a year. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union, proud partners of Seattle Mariners Radio.
Looking for an epic summer night in Seattle? Be here for the Mariners Drone Show at T-Mobile Park, Friday, August 22nd, presented by Muckleshoot Casino Resort.
It is Grand Salami time. Cal Raleigh with his 3rd Grand Slam of the season.
The team is taking on the A's at 7:10, and after the game, we'll be lighting up the sky with hundreds of drones, celebrating Mariners icons past and present. Don't miss out on a jaw-dropping post-game show.
He got him. He puts him away. And the ball game is over. Another phenomenal save by Andres Munoz.
Head to Mariners.com to grab your seats and see the full lineup of special events, including Kids Appreciation Day, Sunday, August 24th, and the Logan Gilbert Funko Pop giveaway, September 8th to 10th. Plus, check out a great slate of marquee interleague matchups against the Padres, Cardinals, and Dodgers.
Julio clubs this deep out to left field and gone. Julio for the 2nd time.
Mariners baseball. Try dance up.
Make the play of the day right at the pump. When you stop at Arco, you're getting quality top-tier gas for less. And that's one for the highlight reel. Take the win at Arco. Savings based on independent retail price survey.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Spend your Sunday coming up at the ballpark tomorrow. The Rangers, 1:10 start. And, of course, another matinee game on a Sunday against the Rays. Next Sunday at 1:10. Here we go, bottom third. Rich Waltz sitting in for Rick Riz. Mitch Garver getting the start at catcher. Bottom third of the order for the Mariners. Garver takes a strike to open up the bottom of the third. Merrill Kelly looks sharp today, the 0-1 pitch. And Garver takes just outside. Slow breaking ball. And it's 1-1. Garver, J.P. Crawford, Cole Young for the Mariners, who are 59-52 with the 2 wins, including the dramatic one last night. Kelly's 1-1 pitch. Garver swings and misses. Just when you think you're going to get 93 with a fastball, you get 87 like that, and Garver swung right over it. Outfield playing Garver to pull, which he's done a lot in his career. 1-2 pitch is way outside, and it's 2-2. The top of the order is so good. In fact, all the way into the middle. Rosarena, Raleigh, Julio, Naylor, Suarez. One of the things that does is it allows the rest of everybody else to just relax and not press. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss. And it's a strikeout. Merrill Kelly strikes out Mitch Garver. Now Cole Young doesn't have to worry about being Superman. He could just hit in the 9th spot, play defense. He's hit a big home run. Now Dominic Canzone doesn't have to press and think that I've got to do it all. When you have this much firepower in your lineup, it adds length and it adds confidence. J.P. Crawford now. First pitch swing, trying to recreate last night. Swings and misses. At a fastball, it's 0-1.
Hey, look at Cole Young. He's had a wonderful series so far. The home run, the triple, a couple of walks yesterday.
0-1 to Crawford. Lines it to center, hits it pretty well. Langford going back. Back turn, reaches up and makes the catch right at the warning track. That ball jumped off the bat. Crawford, who was in a 3-for-45 skid before that swing last night. That's 2 really nice at-bats. That's a great sign. Obviously, the homer last night so dramatic. But to follow it up with a bolt to center like that, even though it's an out, is a good sign.
Yeah, it was great to see. It's been such a wonderful year for JP. His on-base for most of the season has been inside the top 10 in baseball. But you're right, this skid now the last couple of weeks, it's been a grind for JP. Big moment last night, though.
Here's Young, 2 for 5 in this series. He has a homer. And there's a strike. And a home run that will live in infamy in terms of StatCast. The distance continues to move on that. Right. I mean, it was 470 last I heard, and then now I'm hearing it's a little shorter. Change up from Kelly's in the dirt. And Young takes it. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think it's down to 445 now, which is still quite impressive. But 470 would have been the second longest in the StatCast era in Mariners history.
Mike Zunino, right?
Yeah.
Little tapper, right side. This can be a tough play. Young may beat it out, and he does. Ball was bobbled. That's a base hit. Cole Young hustling down the line. Rowdy Tellez got to it and then kind of turned with Kelly, who got a late start off the mound. And that never really clicked defensively for the Rangers, and give Young credit as he was hustling all the way. Yeah, Tellez threw a rocket right at the knees of Kelly. That didn't help.
I think Young just returned the favor to Tellez, who did that to him in the previous inning.
A pickoff throw to first from Kelly. And Young dives back in. Now here's the payoff when you've got a Rosarena in that leadoff spot. When you've got Crawford, who's getting on base at a great clip. Young is starting to do that. And here's a Rosarena with a runner at first and 2 outs. And the pitch, check swing, he did not go. And it's 1-0.
And of course, Randy in the leadoff spot, it's that additional element where he can pop a homer at any point. 21 homers on the season. He's got that unique skill set, the speed power skill set.
A strike. And it's 1-1. His on-base percentage is such that you like him in that leadoff spot, a 350 on base.
Yeah.
I mean, he's hitting 248, but you take the on base and you get 465 on the slug. That's a really nice package. Young does not have a stolen base this year. Rosarena, 1 hopper back to the mound, speared by Merrill Kelly, flips to first. This one handled at first. Mariners get their first hit, but they strand that runner. 3 innings in, game 3 of this series. Mariners have taken the first 2. Rangers lead here, 2-0.
Have your electrical checked today. A licensed electrician from Beacon Electrical will come to your home and perform a whole home inspection for just $99. Go with Beacon Electrical for all your electrical needs. Stop freaking. Call Beacon, 1-800-FREAKIN, or online at beaconplumbing.net.
Power up your summer fun in a new Toyota RAV4. Now through August 4th, get 4.99 APR financing on a new 25 RAV4. Or 5.99 on RAV4 Hybrid, excludes plug-ins. Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $319 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. A negotiable doc fee of up to $200 may be added. Call 1-888-48-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
ESPN senior MLB insider Jeff Passan.
There are very few players more valuable.
Every Tuesday morning at 8:30 with Brock and Salk.
Than Cal Raleigh is to the Seattle Mariners.
Brought to you by your Western Washington Toyota dealers.
Gary Hill for my friends at Fireside Home Solutions. We've worked with Fireside to replace 2 of the fireplaces in our home, and we couldn't be happier. Whether it's a gas insert, wood, or pellet fireplace, Fireside has the model to fit your home and budget. It's not just fireplaces, too. They do it all. Garage doors, outdoor barbecues, a great time of the year for that. Just give them a call for a free in-home consultation. They're so easy to work with. See them in Portland, Auburn, Spokane, Bellevue, or firesidehomesolutions.com.
Play-by-play coverage of Seattle Mariners baseball is brought to you by T-Mobile, Virginia Mason Franciscan Health, and the Seattle Sports app. Now, back to the ballpark.
Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
This is Mariners baseball on Seattle Sports.
Take every game with you on the go by downloading the Seattle Sports app.
710 KIRO AM Seattle and KIRO FM HD2 Tacoma, the home of the Mariners.
Jock Peterson in the box takes a pitch inside. Luis Castillo here in the 4th. 2-0 Rangers. Peterson pops this one foul, back and out of play. And quickly it's 0-2. 37 pitches for Castillo in the 3rd inning. A lot of traffic, a 2-run homer by Kyle Higashioka. The bottom of the order all reached base. Castillo got out of the inning and stranded 2. 0-2 to Peterson, and he takes in. Peterson feebly swung and missed. Struck out back in the 2nd. His batting average just 126. Couple homers, 6 runs driven in. Next pitch, high pop-up. This should be playable, and it is. Gino under it, and he makes the catch. And he's all the way out near second base. Infielders were playing to pull, so Gino was out towards shortstop. Crawford was close to being behind the bag. And that's out number 1. So it would behoove Castillo to get some outs and not get deep in pitch count in this inning. 72 pitches already. First pitch, Langford, a hot smash there. Picked by JP, fires across and gets the out. Down on one knee, bracing himself for that, not a ground ball, but a one-hop screamer. JP made a nice stop and throw. And just like that, Castillo's got 2 outs.
He needs that. 37 pitch, 3rd inning. He could use a really quick one here.
So if you're Rowdy Tellez, or you're sitting on a fastball here, he doesn't get it. Castillo's been around the block. He knows. He missed outside. It's 1-0.
It's funny. Yesterday, Logan Gilbert got the first 2 outs on the first 2 pitches of the game.
Pitch misses outside, and Castillo's fallen behind Tellez 2-0. Rowdy had an infield hit, the ball that popped out of the glove of a diving Cole Young back in the 3rd.
Then Simeon came up. He called time before even the next pitch.
2-0 pitch. That's a strike. That's a thing now with hitters and pitchers, is with the pitch clock. You have to use your timeout strategically, and oftentimes it's just to slow somebody's roll, so to speak. 2-1 pitch. Tellez takes in. And it's 3-1. Infield playing this big left-handed hitter to pull. The 3-1. Smoked into center field, hit pretty well. Julio going back. Turns once, turns twice, and it's over his head and off the base of the wall. Bounces up, picks it up, and Tellez eases into second base with a line drive double. Julio was caught, and it's a center fielder's worst nightmare. A ball over your head, and you're not quite sure which shoulder it's over. He looked to his left, and the ball was about 5 to 8 feet to his right. And once he looked to his left over his left shoulder, he wasn't going to catch that ball.
Well, the bottom of the order, the bottom 3 have been the problem so far for Castillo.
And here's Higashioka. His 7th homer on a fastball that drifted back out over the plate. The target was on the outside part, and he lost it to left. First pitch here. Drives that ball to right field. Canzone is there. Under it, and he makes the catch. A double, and that's it for the Rangers in the 4th. 2-0 Texas. To the bottom of the 4th we go.
Baseball. It's time to step up to a plate of the finest steaks and seafood at Smokin' Cedar. Enjoy sweeping views from Mount Rainier to Seattle from our heated terrace. The best gaming, dining, hotel, pool, and spa is all at Muckleshoot Casino Resort. The biggest and best in the Northwest.
Muckleshoot. Looking to take your business to the next level? With Home Street Bank's flexible business banking solutions and high-touch relationships, you can swing for the fences with confidence. Learn more at homestreet.com/homerun. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all loans subject to approval.
At Fred Meyer, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix, guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. And you never compromise your appetite with our golden brown bread that's baked fresh in store. And you never compromise your wallet with our lower prices. Hand it to Fred Meyer shoppers. You never compromise. Fred Meyer. Fresh for everyone.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now save up to $800 on select smart beds. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Smarter sleep is life-changing. The Sleep Number Smart Bed, only at Sleep Number.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Make sure you're here at T-Mobile Park for one of the biggest events of the season. August 22nd, Mariners Drone Show, presented by Muckleshoot Casino Resort. Catch the Mariners and the Athletics. A dazzling post-game show features 500 drones. Get your tickets at mariners.com. Bottom of the 4th, 2-0 start for Texas. Cal Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez, Josh Naylor. First pitch from Merrill Kelly, swing and a miss. Raleigh swings through what looked like a changeup, and it's 0-1. Raleigh struck out back in the first. 3 strikeouts for Kelly, the 36-year-old veteran, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball, 82 miles an hour, below the zone, and Raleigh was way out in front, and it's 0-2. He can add and subtract with the best of them, this Merrill Kelly. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, he just carved up one of the best hitters in baseball in Cal Raleigh. And that's strikeout number 4. Here comes Julio. The path, and we were talking about it, Gary. 6 years in the minors out of Arizona State for Merrill Kelly. And he had a pretty good ERA, but he didn't get to the big leagues, and he wanted to be a starter, and they weren't using him solely as a starter. His agent thought it was a good idea to go to Korea because he could start there, and he did. And he stayed for 4 seasons. Julio, a little tapper out in front of the plate. Higashioka pounces on it. It's in fair territory, and he throws him out. And that's a quick out number 2. Just 43 pitches right now in the 4th inning for Kelly.
And it's a different pitcher when he came back.
Yeah, he said he gained control and velocity. And by control, the one thing he said, and almost all the pitchers that pitch in Asia tell you this, they don't strike out a whole lot there. So you can't just figure on punching out 10 guys. You got to put the ball in the right spot and get outs to contact. Here's Naylor, pulls one on the ground, and Tellez is there and picks it up. Merrill Kelly makes quick work of the Mariners here in the 4th. We played 4 on a great day at the ballpark. Good crowd, too. It's 2-0, Texas.
Do you need a new roof? Friends at 3 Tree Roofing have got you covered. Springtime is here, and there's no better time to get your roof replaced than right now. Don't wait for seasonal price hikes and long wait times. Call 3 Tree Roofing at 206-312-ROOF for a free estimate and get it started today. Tell them Rick Riz sent you. Get $500 off your roof replacement. Again, that's 206-312-ROOF or visit 3treeroofing.com to schedule your free on-site estimate. 3 Tree Roofing, your Puget Sound roofing experts.
Looking for high-quality assisted living that won't drain your life savings? At Care Partners Living, we offer compassionate care at a price that helps stretch and preserve your estate. No unnecessary luxury, just the support you need with dignity and heart. And if you ever need to convert to Medicaid, you don't have to move. With communities across Washington and Arizona, including new locations in Port Orchard, Sumner, Mercer Island, and North Creek Bothell, there's a Care Partners community near you. Care Partners Living, compassionate care and peace of mind. Visit carepartnersliving.com.
All right, I've trained for this. I'm ready to face endless negotiations. Wait, what's that?
It's your Friendly Valley GMC team. Is that stress on your shoulders? Shh. Relax into stress-free car shopping with Valley GMC. You'll find the perfect car at the right price. The one that fits your dreams, like warm, comfy slippers with Bluetooth and built-in GPS. Visit Valley GMC, the friendly folks in Auburn.
Friendly and stress-free, we're Valley GMC.
Seattle sports on YouTube.
It's amazing.
Have you subscribed? Brock and Salk, Baseball Man, Bump and Stacy.
There is always fire.
Wyman and Bob. Phenomenal. Stream the local sports leader live on YouTube. Seattle Sports. You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
We go to the 5th inning. Mariners trailing 2-0 to the Rangers. That's your Home Street Bank score. Osuna going to lead things off. The 9th hitter for Texas. Here comes the pitch from Castillo. And he sends it over for a strike. He's at 80 pitches now. In fact, Carlos Vargas has started to throw a little bit in the Mariners' pen. Castillo trying to get at least through 5. He delivers. Swung on, fouled away. It was the 3rd inning, a 37-pitch inning. Allowed a 2-run home run, although it could have been worse. He did leave a couple stranded, so he's kept the Mariners right there, although Merrill Kelly on the other side has been excellent so far. He's kept the Mariners very quiet. Just 1 hit so far for the M's. Castillo deals 0-2. Too high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You're with us inside the Western Washington Toyota radio booth. Mariners looking for a series win. They've taken the first 2. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, slashed foul into the seats third base side. One of the things to think about, too, as this game plays out, tomorrow, the finale of this 4-game series, 1:10 first pitch. Mariners will be facing Jacob deGrom tomorrow, so that one is going to be tough as well. Here's the 1-2. Inside that, hit him in the foot. Osuna goes down, and he's going to take first base. So hit by pitch, and the Rangers have the leadoff man aboard.
It's a great point because, this is an opportunity game for the Mariners, and then tomorrow as well. You have a chance to not bury the Rangers so much in the wild card chase, but put them in a large hole in terms of games back and psychologically.
Yeah.
And it really slows the momentum they had kind of coming into this series.
Here's the pitch to Josh Smith. That's outside. Yeah, you're right. The Rangers have played great baseball, especially since the break. They've been one of the hottest teams in baseball in the second half so far. 1 ball, no strikes on Smith. Suarez playing in, even with the bag at third. Throw to first base, Osuna goes sprawling back. He has 3 steals this year. He's been caught 3 times, too. 2-0 Rangers. We're in the 5th inning. A 2-run home run by Gashioka has been the difference. The 1-0. Sails way outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
You mentioned they left a couple on last inning. It's a 2-0 game. You got to think that the Rangers are thinking we need a lot of runs to win in this ballpark.
Yes.
After last night, after the last 5 years, they've blown 20 saves this year. That's 3rd most in all of baseball.
Here's the 2-0. Swung on, driven, center field, playable. Julio back, settles in front of the track. He's under it. He makes the catch. Osuna trying to tag. Now he's going to hold and go back to first base. Julio, a strong throw to second. That's the first out. No, you're right, and that was the Texas lament from last night. Not the swing by Crawford to win it. It was the chances before that to add on to a 2-run lead, or add a 1-run lead rather.
That sounds like a dance at what was it, Mickey Gilley's bar in Texas, the Texas Lament.
Yeah, that's right. And here comes Dan Wilson with Corey Seager here. Dan hasn't motioned yet for the pen, as he's having a conversation with Castillo, and he's going to take the ball. So there'll be a reliever coming in against Seager. So Castillo does not get through 5. Runner on first base, 1 out. We'll come back with the new situation right after this on the Mariners Radio Network.
Grit, drive, the will it takes to be different. Steel, made for America. Rick Briz here. Whether it's homeowners or DIYers, professionals or emergency relief teams, Steel's products are up to the task. Looking for power? Steel. Longevity? Steel. State-of-the-art engineering? You guessed it, Steel. Trusted by me, the Seattle Mariners, and trusted by America. Start easier, work smarter, and finish faster with Steel. Find your local Steel dealer at steeldealers.com.
Style or substance? Somehow it became one or the other when choosing a truck. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything. That's GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 models. See your Northwest GMC dealer. Length of contract limited. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 8/4/25.
$195 million. Global Credit Union members saved $195 million last year through lower fees and better interest rates. At Global, member service is our highest priority. 27 branches throughout Washington, an easy-to-use mobile app, and access to a member service rep wherever you are and whenever you need help. 24/7, 365 days a year. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union, proud partners of Seattle Mariners Radio.
Coming to Emerald Queen Casino Event Center, multi-platinum country performer Dylan Scott, Sunday, August 31st. Tickets at emeraldqueen.com. Dylan Scott, August 31st, Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
So Corey Seager will stand in against Carlos Vargas, who will take over on the hill for the Mariners. This call to the bullpen brought to you by the Sunset Auto Family in Sumner and Auburn. You just get more at Sunset. And people do like that. Here's the pitch. It's over for a strike. You may be wondering at 87 pitches why Castillo leaving here in the 5th inning against Seager. Well, Seager has been the toughest on Castillo today. There's no doubt. The 0-1. That's off the plate. Now, the box score may not show it. He's 1 for 2 with the single. But when you watch the plate appearances play out, Seager saw 19 pitches in 2 plate appearances against Castillo. Fouled off a ton of pitches. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, ground ball, diving stop Young. Flips it to second to JP for 1. The relay to first in time. A tremendous double play started by Cole Young. Fabulous defense, and that's it for the Rangers here in the 5th. Brilliant double play. For the inning, Mariners still trailing 2-0 on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
They say teachers don't impact for a year, but for a lifetime. Hi, I'm Rick Briz. It's time to honor another Teacher of the Week with a $500 classroom grant, courtesy of your local credit union, WSECU.
This week's Teacher of the Week is Tina Gallings from the Cordeo School in Tacoma. Congratulations, and thank you to WSECU for honoring this year's Teacher of the Week recipients.
Great teachers truly inspire. To see this year's Teachers of the Week, visit mynorthwest.com/teacher.
Whether home or away, Mariners fans can win every day. Because when you fuel up with our proud fuel partner, ARCO, you're getting quality top-tier gas for less. So be a team player to your wallet and pay less like a pro. Now that's one for the highlight reel. It's time to enjoy your winning streak at the park and the pump. Take the win with quality top-tier gas for less at ARCO. Savings based on independent retail price survey.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate.
With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla, speed test intelligence data, 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
The Mariners are kicking off the Ichiro Hall of Fame festivities at T-Mobile Park with a must-have giveaway. Score an Ichiro Funko Pop collectible Tuesday, August 5th through Thursday, August 7th against the White Sox. Get your tickets at mariners.com/Ichiro.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Rangers leading 2-0. Your home street bank score. Suarez leading off. Here's the pitch. And his former teammate Merrill Kelly sends it low. Mariners trying to figure out Kelly. He's retired 12 of 13. Just one hit allowed, an infield hit by Cole Young. He's been excellent so far. Here's the 1-0 to Gino. Inside. 2 balls and no strikes. We take a quick look at the Chevy Colorado scoreboard. Good news from Boston. The Red Sox, they're playing long ball. Abraham Toro has just hit a home run into the monster seats. It's 6-2 Boston over the Astros. The 2-0. Off the plate. Story is homered as well. 3 homers for the Red Sox in that game. Here comes the 3-0. Strike right over the edge.
Who's the wild card combatant that worries you the most in the American League?
That's a great question. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on, slow roller right side, and that scoots foul. Because right now, at least my feeling on it, the American League is so hard to decipher. It is so wide open. Every team is just about even. I do find, with a healthy Judge, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch to Gino. Swung on and missed. Gino goes chasing a breaking ball out of the zone. A strikeout, 5th for Kelly. And there's 1 away. The Yankees with their bullpen additions, they can make games pretty short. Now, not counting last night, as they brought in their new additions against the Marlins, and they all gave up runs. Yes. A lot of runs.
Yes, that didn't go well.
It did not go well, but you would think it would go better moving forward. So, with a healthy Judge, and that's the stipulation, they're a problem. Here's the pitch to Dom. That's outside for a ball, 1-0.
That's the thing. When you're a GM, when you're a fan base, when you're a team, you want to come out of the trading deadline with your new acquisitions, and you want to win, and you want those acquisitions to make a difference.
The 1-0 to Dom, swung on, slow roller right side. Telez scoops it up, under on toss to Kelly, covering. He beats Scanzone to the bag, and there's 2 away.
And so you look at these, the games here. Now, Naylor's been here longer. Gino shows up. He has a couple hits in this series. To think about the Rangers, they addressed their 7th and 8th inning. And those 2 guys came in and pitched last night, and they pitched well.
Yeah.
Right? Colomé and Maton. But then they blew the save in the 9th.
Yes.
And they're 0-2 after the trade deadline. Now, Kelly is the other pitcher that they acquired, so this, for the Ranger fans, has got to feel a little bit better the way he's throwing right now.
Pitch to Garver, the former Ranger. That's a strike over the edge. 5th inning, 2-0 Texas. Yeah, you want the instant gratification after the deadline, right?
Yeah,
you want to win, you want them to play well, you want the whole thing to be great.
Oh, it's a great deal. We got this. But it's 2 days out, right?
The 0-1 is popped up behind home plate, and that's going to scoot into the crowd. I mean, the Mariners have gotten that. They've won the first 2 games right after the deadline with Gino. The vibes are great. A couple of home wins, a dramatic win on top of that. Gino scoring the first run of the first game of this series. So he's been a factor.
There's always a team that trades somebody away, but not everybody away, and they get hot.
Yes.
Too.
Detroit last year, the best example.
Yeah, Cleveland and Kansas City have both won 3 straight. Those are 2 teams to kind of keep an eye on.
The 0-2 to Garver. Swung on, roped left field, down the line. Osuna, long run towards the line. He makes the catch on the move. He tracks it down, and the Mariners go 1-2-3 again here in the 5th inning. We move to the 6th. It's still 2-0 Rangers on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
Power up
up your summer fun with Toyota's Power of Choice. Now through August 4th, get 1.99 APR financing on a new 25 Tundra. Excludes TRD Pro. Or you can lease a new 25 Tacoma SR5 double cab for just $299 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. A negotiable doc fee of up to $200 may be added. Call 1-888-48-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Seattle Sports on YouTube.
It's amazing.
Have you subscribed? Brock and Salk.
Baseball, man.
Bump and Stacy.
There is always fire.
Wyman and Bob. Phenomenal. Stream the local sports leader live on YouTube. Seattle Sports.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
What if Alaska Air could take you further, like all the way to Asia?
Swing and a hit. This ball's flying out of the park, folks.
Now that Hawaiian has joined Alaska, there's even more of the globe you can explore. Now you can fly nonstop from Seattle to Tokyo and Seoul. So start booking some vacation days and fly from our home field to the world. Book now at alaskaair.com.
$195 million. Global Credit Union members saved $195 million last year through lower fees and better interest rates. At Global, member service is our highest priority. 27 branches throughout Washington, an easy-to-use mobile app, and access to a member service rep wherever you are, and whenever you need help. 24/7, 365 days a year. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union, proud partners of Seattle Mariners Radio.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Hey, don't miss a historic night. T-Mobile Park. Mariners will retire the great Ichiro's number next Saturday. August 9th, Ichiro, just the third Mariner ever to have his number retired during this special pregame ceremony. It starts at 6, so get here early, but you got to get tickets first. Limited tickets remain. Mariners.com/Ichiro. Top of the 6th, Rich Waltz sitting in for Rick Riz. First pitch of the inning, Marcus Semien goes after the Vargas fastball, pops it into shallow right field, and it's falling, and it falls between. Semien trying to get to second. He's going to be out by a bunch. That was really bad, and then it was really good for the Mariners. A late start for Young with a right-handed bat. He was over towards second. Canzone didn't seem to get a real good read on it either, and they both looked at each other as it fell in front. The good news was Semien never stopped running, and that was an easy play for Canzone. He actually threw a sidearm on-the-move flip to get Semien, and it goes as a single, and 9-6 with the out. Here's Adolis Garcia, and Vargas misses outside. That's quite a way to start the 6th.
Well, that's not how you draw it up, but they got the out, and I guess that's all that matters. The pass-fail test.
2-0 Rangers here in the 6th. Garcia, big swing, and he fouls it straight back. His bat really hasn't gotten going this year at all. He's 0 for 2 in this one, 3 for his last 25 on this road trip. 2 runs back in the 3rd. Kyle Higashioka home run, the 8-hitter for the Rangers. As they have chased Luis Castillo, Vargas misses out. And it just really is a nice tie-in to our whole Arizona Diamondback theme that Vargas comes out of the bullpen. Of course. Former Diamondback. We've been talking about the 3 ex-Diamondbacks in the middle of the Mariners order. And Merrill Kelly getting the start for the Rangers. Fastball from Vargas backs Garcia off the plate. And the count's 3-1. 32-year-old Cuban. Adolis Garcia, the 3-1 pitch. High fly ball, deep left field. His good friend Arozarena at the warning track makes the catch. And there's 2 outs. That's one of those balls where, look, sometimes the launch angle gets tossed out a little too much. But that was very appropriate there because that launch angle was way up. He made solid contact, just a little too much lift. Peterson now, who is just happy that Castillo is no longer on the mound. He struggled against him. He struck out, popped out.
If this were Major League, you would say it's too high. Too high.
Count 1-0. That pitch misses to Peterson. Langford on deck. Vargas, tall, slender righty. Kind of whips that next pitch in, and he misses. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Rangers. No runs, just that one hit for Seattle. That was the Cole Young infield single. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. And that hit was nothing to really brag about. That was Talise going to his right, kind of on a little dribbler up the line off the bat of Young, and wheeled to try to throw to Kelly covering, and threw a dart right at his knees. He never caught it. It was a call that almost could have gone either way. It went the Mariners' way as a hit. Here's the pitch, and Peterson fouls it back, and it's 2-2. Peterson's 33 now, as Gary talked about. He was with Arizona last year, hit 23 homers. This guy's been an all-star a couple times with the Dodgers and the Giants, but struggling this year. Nobody on, 2 out. The 2-2 pitch fouled back to the screen. You know, there have been a lot of players that have played for the Giants and the Dodgers who are as hated rivals as you'll find in this game. I wonder how many of them have been all-stars on both teams.
Oh, that's got to be a short list.
Another 2-2 on the way. Little looper out behind second. JP is there, and he makes the catch, and Peterson's 0 for 3, and Vargas looks sharp. But the Mariners are still down, going to the bottom of the 6th here in Seattle. It's 2-0 Texas.
Flying first class is like rounding the bases after a home run. You'll enjoy every step of the journey. From priority boarding to industry-leading legroom, a hot meal, and freshly brewed cup of Stumptown coffee. You'll want to touch all the bases as you head for home. But instead of the roar of a crowd, you're more likely to hear a flight attendant say,
"Would you like a Filson blanket, sir?"
"Why, yes, thank you."
You're welcome.
Alaska, raising the bar for first class. Learn more at alaskaair.com.
Coming to Emerald Queen Casino Event Center, George Thorogood and the Destroyers, the baddest show on earth. Sunday night, August 3rd. Tickets at emeraldqueen.com. Don't miss this night of rockabilly excitement and boogie-woogie blues. George Thorogood and the Destroyers, August 3rd at Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest. 21 and older, need gambling help? Call 800-547-6133 or visit emeraldqueen.com.
Are you ready to hit a home run with your shopping? Well, look no further than the Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards Program. It's your ticket to win big while you shop. Here's how it works. For every $1 you spend on participating products like Hempler's Bacon and Sun Cruiser, you earn Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points. Redeem your points all season long for game tickets, T-Mobile Park Concert Series tickets, exclusive merch, and more. Accumulate and redeem these Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points from April 23rd, 2025 through October 1st, 2025. Participating products are identified with Mariners-themed signs and tags throughout the store. Terms and conditions apply. Ichiro Hall of Fame weekend is on deck at T-Mobile Park. Don't miss Ichiro Jersey Night, Friday, August 8th, presented by Sato. His number retirement ceremony Saturday, August 9th, and replica plaque day Sunday, August 10th. Get your tickets at mariners.com/Ichiro.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Rich Waltz along with Gary Hill Jr. Rick Riz will be back tomorrow. I'm sure he's taking the day to spend time with our good friend Sparky, his cat. I know Sparky on a personal level. Here's Crawford leading off for the Mariners, and he takes a strike from Merrill Kelly, who's been brilliant in this one. 5 shutout innings. Gets J.P. Crawford, Cole Young, and Randy Arozarena here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Kelly working quickly misses up with a fastball. The pitch clock is made for guys like Merrill Kelly and Luis Castillo, for that matter. These guys that like to work fast in the first place really are on a streamlined tempo. The 1-1. Crawford hits it to right and hits it deep down the line. Fair, and it bounces up into the seats. That's a double. Boy, you think about the last 24 hours for a guy that was a struggling hitter in J.P. Crawford. The walk-off home run last night, the line drive to the track and straightaway center in the 3rd, and this was solidly hit, and a one-hopper finds the seats, and the Mariners got something going here in the bottom of the 6th.
First real clean hit for the Mariners of this one. They have not had a lot of traffic. Now try to put something together here.
Young had the other hit. We talked about that infield single. Sends that one to center field, not too deep. Langford there. JP tags and bluffs. Langford the catch and a strong throw to third. And so with one swing, Cole Young unable to move the runner. And with one pitch, Kelly gets it out. And here comes a Rosarena. Randy has struck out and he has bounced out. Merrill Kelly ready. Checks JP at second. First pitch of Rosarena fouls it back. We've been talking about, the rest of the season as you're getting close to that 50-game mark, and before you know it, you'll be 30 games out. Mariners 3.5 back in the West, have a 2-game lead for that final wild card over these Rangers. 0-1 from Kelly. And Rosarena, line drive, base hit center field. JP had to hold. He's only going to get to third. And a Rosarena blisters one. He pulls in at first at the corners now with one out. Trailing 2-0 here in the sixth.
He hit so hard, nearly got a piece of JP. That was 109 off the bat.
And now you got the teeth of the order. Cal Raleigh, Julio, Naylor, and Gino if the inning progresses as the Mariners want it to. Only 61 pitches for Merrill Kelly with 1 out and 2 on here in the 6th inning. Cal has struck out twice, and it was odd to watch because he just didn't look comfortable doing it. He's looked comfortable all year, obviously. But Kelly got him on off-speed pitches both times. Infield back for 2, a swing and a miss. And again, he's not seeing anything straight and hard. That's 88 miles an hour. And he swung right over it.
Well, the Rangers have seen a lot of Cal this year. 6 home runs by Cal against Texas this year.
Quick throw to first. You can run against the Rangers, although Kelly has a good move. Higashioka's thrown out only 4 of 40 base stealers this year. Tellez holding a Rosarena at first. JP at third. Pitch inside. Raleigh kind of limboed away, kind of more like a jump, trying to get his legs out of the way of that pitch that really cut into the batter's box. Switch hitter against the right-hander. Crowd coming to life really for what feels like the first time, as the Rangers have been up 2-0 since the 3rd. Kelly puts his glove to his ear. He's having pitch comm issues. And now he's back and ready to go. Another quick throw, and that's a balk. That is a balk, and that's going to give the Mariners a run. It's going to give a Rosarena second base. Merrill Kelly's a little confused. Bruce Bochy's on his way out. Kelly is holding his hand and his glove up. Bochy arrives with home plate umpire James Jean. Rosarena's walking to second. JP's walking to the dugout. He's just touched home plate. And just like that, it's a 2-1 game.
Well, that's one way to do it. Sean Armstrong now getting loose for the Texas Rangers, too. Kelly was just cruising into this inning, but J.P. Crawford really setting the table with the double, now scoring on the balk.
Well, Merrill Kelly's been around 7 years with Arizona. He's 36. You rarely see a veteran pitcher make a mistake like that. And the fact that would have been his second throw over to first, or disengagement, however you want to term it, which would really have given a Rosarena an opportunity to swipe second base. As it is, Seattle gets a run. Raleigh's at the plate with 1 out. Rosarena from second. And here's Kelly's pitch. And he's picking at the corner with another off-speed pitch, and he misses, and it's 2-1.
You think about a moment like that in the context of the Rangers in this ballpark the last couple of years, and it just kind of adds to the whole whatever is happening here for them.
Kelly sets 2-1 pitch to Raleigh. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball down low, and he missed it badly. This is as off balance as I've seen Cal Raleigh. You've seen all of his at-bats this year. Yeah. I've just been in and out.
Kelly has pitched him as well as we have seen anyone pitch Cal this year. He's really kept him off balance. We have not seen swings like this from Cal this year.
Julio's on deck. Counts 2-2. Raleigh deep in the box. The 2-2. Struck him out. Wow. He finally got a fastball at 93. And he certainly wasn't expecting that. And Kelly gets the second out of the inning. And that was a strike. It had all the plate, and it lit up the box right at the knees. So, here's Julio. He's flied out, bounced out. Arozarena, great speed at second. Outfield towards right center for Julio. Righty against righty. First pitch line drive, base hit. Right field. Up with the ball off of Garcia. It gets by him. Arozarena scores. Julio's in at second. This game is tied at 2. Adolis Garcia has been one of the better right fielders this year in baseball. That would have been a close play, but the ball was hit hard, and he almost had to short hop it, thinking he had to get it to the plate, with Arozarena obviously going to try to score. And it just kicked off his glove, and it ate him alive.
You're right. As hard as that ball was hit, and given his arm, I'm not sure if the Mariners get a run there if he fields it cleanly.
Here's Naylor now, and Kelly suddenly is human here. 2-2 game, and Naylor takes outside. Julio's at second. Naylor is flied out, bounced out. Third time through against Kelly, whose pitch count has ballooned a bit. He's up at 67. Good lead by Julio. And Naylor swings and misses and nearly tears himself in two in the process. That's, in football, they talk about a decleater when you hit somebody and knock them right off their cleats. He nearly decleated himself with that swing. Counts 1-1. Kelly ready. Here's the pitch. Chopper back to the mound. Kelly has it. He's going to throw to third for some reason, and Julio is safe, and Naylor is safe. Unbelievable. A chopper that brought him to the third base side. There's 2 outs. It's an easy play to turn and throw to first, and for some reason, with Julio in front of him, he threw to third, and I think that surprised Josh Smith, who got a glove on it but couldn't hold it. And this has dissolved for Kelly.
I think you forgot how many outs there were. And that's the only reason to go to third.
Here's Bruce Bochy, and this seems like the end. And Kelly is furious with himself. He is visibly upset with himself right now. And he's on his way out. Rangers making a pitching change. Mariners have tied this game in a bizarre bottom of the 6th, but it's not done yet. We're back after this.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Are you ready to hit a home run with your shopping? Well, look no further than the Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards Program. It's your ticket to win big while you shop. Here's how it works. For every $1 you spend on participating products like Hempler's Bacon and Sun Cruiser, you earn Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points. Redeem your points all season long for game tickets, T-Mobile Park Concert Series tickets, exclusive merch, and more. Accumulate and redeem these Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points from April 23rd, 2025 through October 1st, 2025. Participating products are identified with Mariners-themed signs and tags throughout the store. Terms and conditions apply.
At Care Partners Senior Living, we believe in providing quality care at an affordable price. Instead of spending on luxury and expensive art, we invest in our people and accommodations with a focus on compassionate overall health. Our communities offer independent, assisted living, and memory care designed to preserve dignity, independence, and your estate. Affordable, personal, trusted. That's our promise. Please give us a call. We have beautiful Care Partners communities throughout Washington and Arizona. Visit carepartnersliving.com.
Whatever temperatures this summer brings, your Bryant dealer is ready to help. Your dealer is backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant.
Visit BryantNorthwest.com for a dealer near you. Bryant, whatever it takes.
2-2, 2 outs, bottom 6 at the corners, and here is Gino, who's 0 for 2. He's popped out and struck out. Sean Armstrong, first pitch. Former Mariner throws a strike, and it's 0-1. Gino 2 for 8 coming in the first 2 games of this series with a double. Just a crazy inning, and the Mariners will take it. They've tied the game at 2. They've chased Merrill Kelly. 0-1 pitch. Big swing. Suarez trying to put 3 runs on the board with 1 swing, and now he's behind in the count 0-2. And the Rangers have to be going, what else can go wrong here? You got a veteran Kelly who's cruising, and then at first and third, he tries a second pickoff throw at first and box. That scores the first run. Then on a routine tapper back to the mound, he inexplicably tries to get a tag out at third with 2 outs instead of getting the force at first. And so he's gone. Armstrong's out in front 0-2, a pitch. And Gino takes outside. And it counts 1-2. Naylor, the runner, at first base. Julio's at third. Infield playing Gino to pull. Righty against righty. Naylor, big jump, running, and it's fouled back and out of play. That's part of the game of Josh Naylor that people don't realize is he's a really good base stealer. 16 of 18 this year. He's a big man, but he can rumble.
5 as a Mariner in a very short amount of time.
Sometimes you don't have to be the fastest runner to steal bases. You get good jumps, you read situations, you can get bags that way. Another 1-2 coming. Armstrong at the belt. He's running again. Good jump, pitches high, fake of a throw, and Naylor's got a stolen base. It counts 2-2. So Naylor is 17 of 19 now. I mean, the element of surprise when a big guy runs is one thing, but he runs enough that it shouldn't be a surprise. And Gino is back even in the count. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Armstrong gets the strikeout. Inning is over, and what a crazy one. A balk, an ill-advised throw to third. Big RBI single by Julio as well. 2-2 ball game.
At Toyota of Kirkland and Toyota of Renton, experience the power of choice. Whether you're cruising in a fuel-sipping Prius, tackling trails in a rugged Tacoma, hauling with the mighty Tundra, or commuting in comfort with the Camry or RAV4, your perfect Toyota is waiting. Whether you're in the north or the south, they've got you covered. 2 locations, endless possibilities. Toyota of Kirkland and Toyota of Renton, the power of choice is yours. Visit their incredible team and beautiful showrooms today or online at toyotaofkirkland.com and toyotaofrenton.com.
The Cal Raleigh Show.
To come back the way we did.
All season long. Every Thursday afternoon at 5 on Wyman and Bob. Featuring Mariners insider Shannon Drayer.
To win some of those were really impressive.
Only on Seattle Sports. Get the podcast on the Seattle Sports app.
Having electrical issues? Call Beacon Electric today for a $59 special. Beacon Electric will shock you with the quality of our work and our low prices. Stop freaking. Call Beacon. 1-800-FREAKIN or online at beaconplumbing.net.
Head to T-Mobile Park August 5th through 10th as the Mariners celebrate Ichiro's induction into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. The festivities will be packed with must-have collectible giveaways, like an exclusive Funko Pop, 2004 jersey, and a replica of his Cooperstown plaque, plus his number retirement ceremony and more. It's going to be legendary.
And there it is. He's a new all-time hit king in Major League history, number 258.
Get your tickets at mariners.com/Ichiro.
Play-by-play coverage of Seattle Mariners baseball is brought to you by Home Street Bank, Fred Meyer, and by SeattleSports.com. Now, back to the ballpark.
2-2 ball game. Mariners, Rangers. Mariners winning the first two of this four-game set Saturday afternoon in Seattle. And Eduardo Bazardo takes over for Carlos Vargas. First pitch, Wyatt Langford of the Rangers takes outside, and it's 1-0. Langford, Rowdy Tellez, Kyle Higashioka, 6, 7, 8 for the Rangers. 2 runs on 5 hits for Texas. Langford swings and drives one to center field, hits it pretty well. Julio back at the track, running, reaching, got it! Holds on as he hits the wall. Didn't have time, really, to slow down. Accelerating through the warning track, got the glove up, made the catch, and then braced as he slammed into the wall 403 feet from home plate. That's a terrific catch. And there's 1 out in the 7th.
He has been so good in center field this year for the Mariners. One of the best defensive outfielders in the game this year.
Here is Tellez, and he takes outside. So Bazardo was part of that, the fun last night. Mariners beating the Rangers 4-3 on the Crawford walk-off. Tellez, infield single and a double, and he takes inside. And the count's 2-0. Mariners 2 runs, 4 hits. Luis Castillo started, and he did not look sharp once he got to the 3rd inning. 2-0 pitch. That's a strike to Tellez. It was really odd because Castillo looked great. He threw 31 pitches in the first 2 innings, had 3 strikeouts, got a couple grounders to third and a pop out, but the third was a nightmare. Gave up a 2-run homer to Higashioka. The 2-1 fouls it back. And Tellez now with the count even at 2-2. The Rangers would get 2 more runners on. And Castillo thankfully got out of that inning, but his pitch count was 68 after the 3rd. And he left after 2 hitters in the 5th. Vargas went an inning and 2/3. And the pitch to Tellez, strike 3 called. Bazardo gets a punch out. And there's 2 quick outs here in the top of the 7th. It's worth revisiting. Rangers in this ballpark. The Mariners, since 2020, are 37-8. 37-8 against their rivals here in the West, including 8 straight wins here at T-Mobile. Here's Higashioka. And Higashioka takes outside. They are going to give Julio a double on the ball that kicked off of Garcia's glove. So no error, and it's an RBI double for Julio. Here's the 1-0. Julio's had a good half inning, you think about it.
Great half inning.
The pitch is outside, it's 2-0. He gets a double, and he makes an incredible catch to start the inning. 2-0 to the Rangers catcher. Bazardo turns and fires, and a strike. It's 2-1.
That's a case, too, where I think StatCast can help inform decisions. That was 109 off the bat. That was not an easy play for Garcia. It was hit really hard.
One pitch. That's out, and it's 3-1. Do you think there's an AI voice of StatCast that actually makes that call to the official scores? Hi, this is StatCast. I think you should reconsider that. That should be a double.
I love this. Yes.
Thank you. Here's the 3-1. It's fouled back, which allows me to tell you that the Mariners are celebrating Gino's return with an exclusive ticket offer this Tuesday. Your Good Vibes t-shirt. Now, I know the Hawaiian shirts today are fun, but a Good Vibes t-shirt is coming your way if you come out to the White Sox game at 6:40 on Tuesday. Mariners.com, Good Vibes only. 3-2 pitch. That misses. And that's ball 4, and it did miss. Even though Bazardo bounced up in from a crouch, thinking he should have had that pitch. It was a ball, according to the box on the screen. And here comes Ozuna with Higashioka now at first.
Now, Spire is warming. So Smith, lefty on deck, Seager after that. So this is probably going to be Bazardo's last batter either way.
Ozuna's been hit by a pitch and has walked. And Pizzardo misses outside, and it's 1-0. Not a big lead by the catcher Higashioka at first. Pizzardo's pitch is down low. And again, the importance of this game. Yeah, it's great to win the first two of this series, especially last night was so terrific. But a chance for the Mariners to go 3 up over Texas in that final wild card spot. You got DeGrom to face tomorrow. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. I mean, if you sweep the series, you don't bury them completely, but you put them in a deep hole, a deep dark hole in terms of games behind 4, and just psychologically. 2-1 pitch, and Ozuna bends out of the way, and it's in, and it's 3-1. If you're the Rangers, you're thinking, hey, we had Merrill Kelly going today and DeGrom tomorrow. We got a shot to walk out of here with a split.
And the other part of that, this is the last head-to-head between the two teams.
Next pitch, lined into right field. That's hit pretty well. Canzone came in, now goes back and reaches up and makes the catch. An adventurous third out. Dominic started in and then all of a sudden realized he needed to go back. He changed course, and he, looking over his left shoulder, had to open up and reach and make the catch, and he does so. Top of the 7th is done. 7th inning stretch, everybody up. 2-2 ball game.
G. Scott here to talk about Sunbucks, a SNAP program that provides free, healthy food when school is out. If you could use the help, simply fill out the form online to determine eligibility for $120 of free food per child. If families had cards last year, they have been replenished. If families need new cards, they can call the Sunbucks call center. This message is presented by Safeway, where customers can use SNAP to save on produce and shop online. Visit hungerfreewa.org/summer EBT.
Become an all-star saver with a 4.05% APY 4 or 7-month featured CD. Go to homestreet.com/CDHIT to check out all of their rates and learn more. Terms and conditions apply. $500 minimum opening deposit. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey Mariner fans, Rick Riz here. You know, when it comes to legendary brands, Steel is at the top of the list. Known for their powerful and reliable outdoor equipment, Steel has been a trusted name in equipment for decades. Steel offers a fantastic range of battery-powered products, from chainsaws to blowers, edgers, and mowers. Steel's battery-powered tools deliver the same legendary performance without the hassle of gas. Perfect for all of your yard work needs. Visit your local Steel dealer today. Trusted by me, trusted by the Mariners.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
What if Alaska Air could take you further, like all the way to Asia?
Swing and a hit. This ball's flying out of the park, folks.
Now that Hawaiian has joined Alaska, there's even more of the globe you can explore. Now you can fly nonstop from Seattle to Tokyo and Seoul. So start booking some vacation days and fly from our home field to the world. Book now at alaskaair.com.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Bottom of the 7th, 2-2 game. Thrilling finish last night. The JP walk-off even here. And the Rangers are going to trot out Danny Colomé, who arrives, lefty on lefty. Dominic Canzone takes the first pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. Canzone is lined out, bounced out. Colomé, the lefty. And of course, Canzone against the lefty Garcia last night opened that 9th inning with a hit, and he lines this one into right center field. That's a hit. And that's a start here in the 7th. Mitch Garver, J.P. Crawford also scheduled to appear. This is the part of the bullpen that was rebuilt by the Rangers. 2 guys that came in. Colomé and Phil Maton, they both handled the 7th and the 8th last night, but the 9th, Robert Garcia, their lefty closer, blew up in his face.
Yeah, both the newcomers having excellent seasons. Canzone, another hit off a lefty.
First pitch, and it's up and in to the right-hand hitting Mitch Garver, who struck out and flied out. Colomé is an interesting lefty, too. He stands on the extreme side of third base, and he falls off the mound I mean, literally falls off the mound with the delivery, almost like he stumbles off. Here's the 1-0, and it's low and inside, and a good pickup by Higashioka. Kenzone has a couple bags this year, and the Mariners are going to pinch run for him here. With the count 2-0,
they're going to send Dillon out there to run. We saw him run for Naylor in the late stages last night. He's the go-ahead run.
Be interested to hear if maybe he didn't have his gear ready, or maybe he was stretching in the tunnel.
Or maybe the count had something to do with it. Maybe if it's 0-2 that they don't.
That's where I was headed.
Yeah.
If it gets to 2-0, or they get ahead in the count, they pinch run for him. So Moore is at first now. Colomé was going to go over there, and he's back in plenty of time. And by standing that far on the third base side, and as leaning towards the third base dugout as he is, that's an awkward throw for him, that pickoff to first. He was like falling backwards when he made the throw. So it doesn't look like he has a great move or an on balance. Now that's a different move, and he almost got him. It was a rope-a-dope. He showed him the bad move, and that was the good move, but he's thrown over twice now, and so as a lefty, Moore has an opportunity here, and Moore was really leaning.
He was leaning. He got back just in time.
He's running, big jump, pitch to the plate is a ball, and he steals the bag. The Rangers have not helped themselves on the mound defensively. Kelly had an awful 2 lapses in his inning, and this was not a textbook as to how to hold a runner, because after 2 disengagements, he was running and had a huge jump. So Moore steals the bag, nobody out. Garver's sitting on a 3-0 pitch, and he walks him. And so the Ranger bullpen, which has been a struggle at the very back of the pen, Bruce Bochy right now talking with Mike Maddox, the pitching coach, and Maddox is on his way out to the mound. And the Mariners now have runners at first and second, and nobody out. Gives us time to remind you that Ichiro's Hall of Fame induction celebration at T-Mobile Park is coming up. The fun gets started next week. 3-day Ichiro Funko Pop giveaway, Tuesday through Thursday against the White Sox. Tickets at mariners.com/Ichiro.
You think about Dylan Moore in this situation, and we all know it's been a real struggle at the plate the last couple of months for him. But as the Mariners head down the stretch, and you think about close games, playoff-type games, he still has a ton of value, and he showed it in this kind of situation. We have seen him steal money bags. He's a guy that plays great defense all over the place, and in this situation, in a tied game, as the tying run, showing his value here.
Crowd starting the JP chant. First and second, nobody out. Lefty on lefty. Colomé checks the runners. Moore's at second. There's the bunt, third base side, and it's a beauty. Smith gobbles it up, flips to first, gets the out. And both runners move up. Moore to third, Garver to second. About as picture perfect as you're going to get. Sacrifice bunt, and here's Cole Young in a very big at bat.
This is big, and this is tough. This is one of the toughest bullpen lefties in the game. This is not going to be an easy plate appearance for a young player.
The Rangers are going to bring their infield in. The Rosarena's on deck. Lefty on lefty here. First pitch, Young takes up and in. Colomé perfect last night. Struck out a Rosarena and Raleigh in his inning. There's a 1-0. And the pitch is in. And it's 2-0.
There's no one warming in the Texas bullpen either. And you have Randy on deck, a righty, then Cal after that. And now they'll get somebody moving.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 3-0. There was a player by this name who had a different pronunciation, and I apologize that I've been calling him Coulombe. It's Coulombe.
They have Wynn warming up in the pen.
Regardless of how he pronounces it, he's behind 3-0 to Young. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and that's a strike. All right, here we go. 3-1. Young probably taking at that point.
Yeah.
But with one out and runners at second and third, and a Rosarena on deck, he should get something good to hit here. Infield's in. 3-1 pitch. Inside, he walked him. Bags are loaded, and here comes a Rosarena.
And they just got the righty up in the bullpen, so it looks like the lefty's going to face the righty of Rosarena in a big spot right here.
Bags loaded. 2-2, bottom 7. Coulombe ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and a Rosarena stumbles across the plate and up the first base line. That's how hard he swung. And it's 0-1. Outfield straight up, deep in left is Ozuna. Bases filled with Mariners. The 0-1 pitch. Rosarena chopper, third base side, and it's foul. Oh, wow. Barely foul as Smith let it go thinking it would be foul, and it was closer, I believe, than he thought it would be.
It really looked like he rolled the dice there. That looked really close.
Because if he's wrong on that, 2 runs, maybe 3 runs are going to score. As it is, his gamble paid off. 0-2 to a Rosarena. Coulombe ready. Struck him out. Fastball froze him. Caught the corner. That's a big strikeout for Coulombe. And here comes Cal Raleigh. Long day for Cal. He struck out 3 times. First pitch, fastball's in. No place to put him, though. Young at first. Garver at second. Dylan Moore, who came in as a pinch runner, swiped the bag at third. Coulombe ready. Raleigh ready. 1-0 pitch. Inside, it's 2-0. This has been a house of horrors for the Texas Rangers. The Mariners have won 9 of 11 already this year. 8 straight in this ballpark. Coulombe ready. 2-0 pitch. Raleigh spins on it and pulls it foul. Breaking ball that hung at 85 miles an hour. 42 home runs. Leads baseball. Tani's got 38. 609 slug. It's second to Judge. Coulombe set, 2 down, bags loaded, and he steps off. Raleigh steps out, now back in. Switch hitter against the lefty, outfield playing Cal to pull. 2-1 coming. Swing and a miss, breaking ball. He has seen a steady diet of that, whether it was from Merrill Kelly or now from Danny Coulombe. Now it's 2-2. Here's a pitch. Same pitch. He didn't swing at it. So Raleigh lays off. The count is full. There are 2 outs. The bags are loaded. And everyone's on their feet. Two-2 ball game. Bottom 7. Raleigh in the box. Coulombe on the mound. Runners will be on the move. Bags loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Raleigh swings and misses. Foul tip. And he didn't hold it.
Just got a piece.
He whipped his head back quickly just to make sure, and it pops out of the glove of Higashioka. And so Raleigh is still alive. Barely. So we'll do it again. 2-2 bottom 7. Full count, 2 out. Bags loaded, on the way. Here's the pitch. Pulls it hard, but foul. Everything is a breaking ball.
Yeah, he's seeing every kind of spin you could possibly see today.
Except for the fastball he took for strike 3 against Kelly in the 6th.
That was a good pitch, too. It was right on the corner. That was good of Cal to fight it off.
Coulomb set. Bags loaded, on the way with 2 outs. The 3-2. Strike 3 called. Cal Raleigh has struck out 4 times today, and the Mariners leave the bags loaded in the 7th. On to the 8th. Still 2-2 in Seattle.
Over 1,000 people in the greater Seattle area are homeless. Candace is one of many who found a new life through Seattle's Union Gospel Mission.
I became addicted to opiates in my 20s, and it completely turned my world upside down. I asked God to help me, and he brought me to the mission, and that made all the difference. I love being in recovery. I'm excited about what God has planned for me next. And grace will lead me home.
Be inspired. Volunteer or donate at UGM.org.
Rock and Salk, morning 6 to 10.
Their resilience is just constantly on display all year long.
Those great series wins where you are getting contributions from everybody.
On Seattle Sports. Download the Seattle Sports app.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Baseball players take an all-star break. You deserve one as well. Yakima Legends Casino Hotel invites you to the lovely Yakima Valley this summer. You'll be greeted with warm temps and sunny skies as soon as you clear the pass. All the way to your luxurious sun-filled room. Head downstairs for delicious food, live entertainment, and the brand new Sage Spa. You deserve an all-star break. Make it legendary. LegendsCasino.com. Your new favorite road trip. Legends Casino Hotel. Within winning distance.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Way into the 8th, it is still tied. Mariners and Rangers 2-2, your Home Street Bank score. New pitcher Gabe Spire will take over for the Mariners. He'll face the top of the order for the Rangers. It's been a wild game. Rangers a 2-0 lead, a 2-run home run in the 3rd. Mariners scratching out 2 runs in the 6th. Including a run off of a balk. It has been a very unusual day. Mariners trying to win this series. Here's Josh Smith against Spire. Spire's been excellent this year for the Mariners. Game number 50 for Gabe. An ERA under 2.5. Excellent strikeout rate. We'll face the lefty leadoff man for the Rangers right here. 2-2, 8th inning. Gabe set from the chest. Here comes his pitch. Swung on, bounding ball right side, that's foul. As we take a look at who's hot, brought to you by Fireside Home Solutions. Check them out for the perfect garage door, outdoor living space, or fireplace. Bellevue, Auburn, Spokane, or Portland, or firesidehomesolutions.com. Gabe Spire has certainly been red hot out of the bullpen for the Mariners. As he stares in, has the sign. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Nice slider out of the zone, 0-2. Gabe, his last 12 innings, 1 earned run allowed, 15 strikeouts. Who's hot, brought to you by Fireside Home Solutions. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that's tagged to left field, hit pretty well. Arozarena, a little back pedal in front of the track. He's got it. 1 away. The bullpen played a big part last night for the Mariners. They hung some zeros and allowed the comeback to happen for the Mariners. And so far, the bullpen has had to do some heavy lifting today with a short start from Castillo. And so far, Vargas, Bizzardo, and now Spire have been up to the task. But this is a big matchup right here. Seager stands in. Spire deals. And he bounced it up. 1 ball, no strikes.
And remember that point in the game when the Rangers had scored twice and looked like they were going to score again. Talking about how how miserable they've been in this ballpark, how the bullpen broke down last, and that it would be wise for them to get more runs, and they did not.
Yes. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, bounding ball right side. Naylor backs up on it, has it in short right field. Long under Antosca. Spire covering it first. Steps on the bag. He beats Seager there. That's the second out. That's a nice play by Naylor. Dylan Moore stays in the game. He's in right field. Maton is warming for the Rangers. Brash is up for the Mariners. You're with us inside the Western Washington Toyota radio booth. It's a good game. We thought it'd be a good pitcher's duel coming in. It's been that. Kelly was tremendous. Here's Simeon. The pitch to him. That's outside. Spire, an inning and a third last night of excellent ball. Legumina up as well for the Mariners. 2 outs, 8th inning, 2-2 the score. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. So we'll take a quick peek at the Northwest Chevy Colorado scoreboard. The Red Sox stay in front of the Astros. It's 6-3 in the 7th inning. We'll continue to watch that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a rocket to center field. Julio a couple steps in. He's right there, makes the catch, and that's the inning. 1-2-3. Spire puts down the Texas Rangers. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-2 on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network. Fireside Homes, a great Pacific Northwest company. I've been thrilled working with them. I know you will too. Whether you need a new fireplace, a garage door, or outdoor barbecue, Fireside Home Solutions is the call you need to make. They offer a free in-home consultation, or go see a showroom, Portland, Auburn, Spokane, and Bellevue, or online at firesidehomesolutions.com. Hey, and don't forget, Matt and John are big Mariner fans too.
Throw down to second base, tag by JP on the money, and he is out.
Home. Home is your domain, where you know every inch like the back of your hand.
Julio racing back out of the warning track, but he makes the catch, and he flashes to the no-fly zone.
A place that brings out your protective side, and a place you'll always stand up for.
Going, it will fly away.
Because what's inside is the most valuable thing in the world. Your family. Mariners baseball at T-Mobile Park. Welcome home.
The Mariners' jam-packed homestand continues all week. Catch the series finale against the Rangers tomorrow at 1:10. Then it's time to honor Ichiro at T-Mobile Park with great giveaways like Hall of Fame Funko Pops Tuesday through Thursday, his number retirement ceremony next Saturday, August 9th, and more. Get your tickets at Mariners.com.
Bigger, better, and clearly the best in the Northwest. Experience the best games, the best food, and the best rooms and suites at Muckleshoot Casino Resort. It's a home run.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Julio's going to lead off the 8th inning for the Mariners. 2-2 the score. Phil Maton will take over for Texas. Julio, an RBI double in the 6th inning. He double to tie it. Mariners got their first run on a balk in the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch to Julio. Swung on, fouled, first base side. That's upper deck into the seats. 0-1. Maton has been excellent this year. Pitching for the St. Louis Cardinals before a deadline deal. A 2.29 ERA in 41 games. Has 49 strikeouts in 39 innings. The 0-1. Way outside. He's been around parts of 9 seasons in the majors. The Rangers, his 7th team. 2-2 the score, 8th inning. The 1-1 to Julio. Here it is. Way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Mariners threatened in the 7th. They had the bases loaded, 1 out, could not score. Looking to break through here. The 2-1. That's outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. And you think about the significance of the swing of this game. A one-game swing either way against Texas. Right now, the Astros losing. Could be one game that way with a win. The 3-1. Swung on, popped up. That's out of play.
And, of course, these two teams, after tomorrow, don't face each other for the rest of the year.
Final head-to-head. Mariners want this series. Here comes the 3-2 to Julio. Strike three called. A breaking ball just touching the corner. Julio thought it was ball four. He was on his way to first base, but that got the corner. And he's down on strikes. One away. Let's pause for station identification on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
This is Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Take every game with you on the go by downloading the Seattle Sports app.
710 KIRO AM Seattle and KIRO FM HD2 Tacoma, the home of the Mariners.
Pitch to Naylor, swung on, popped up, third base side. Smith is over. He's near the stands. He's not going to get there. That's one row back. Out of play.
And these two teams have very different roads ahead in the measurement of toughest schedule remaining. If you do it by winning percentage of your opponents, Texas has the fourth toughest in baseball ahead of them. Seattle, 27th. Now, some teams are hot and cold, and that doesn't always add up, but that's a pretty big disparity and advantage.
Here's the 0-1. Not close. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Andres Munoz is getting loose. He just wants the lead at this point. 2-2, 8th inning. Here comes the 1-1 to Naylor. That stays outside. The slow curve just off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Houston, by the way, has the 23rd most difficult schedule. Okay. So their schedule isn't so difficult, at least as it lines up.
The 2-1. Swung on, hit hard, but right to the second baseman. Simeon has it. Lob toss to first base in time. There's 2 away. And here comes Gino. Well, with the bases empty and 2 outs, you'd have to imagine Gino's going to take a couple big rips here to try and give the Mariners the lead. 36 home runs on the season, 5th most in baseball. What a moment that would be, and what has felt like Gino's weekend, returning back to the Mariners. Here comes the pitch to him. Yeah, that's outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Remember, his career high came in Cincinnati in 2019. He popped 49 home runs. Must have been a warm summer, and that's a great place to hit.
Here's the 1-0. Swung out, fouled back. 36, which is what he has right now, is actually the second most in his career, behind those 49. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 8th inning, tied score. Gino at the plate. Maton deals. Swung on and missed. That curveball again. So 1-2. That has been a dynamic weapon in this inning for Maton. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's set. Here's the pitch to Gino. Outside. 2-2 the score, your home Street Bank score. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gino blows a bubble, working on bubble gum. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, a little looper, and it's caught by Tellez. Ranging back just as he got to the grass, made the catch, and that's it for the Mariners. They go 1-2-3 in the 8th. We head to the 9th. We are still tied 2-2 on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
What effect will tariffs have on life? Well, quite frankly, conflicting reports make tariffs confusing, and the truth is nobody knows what'll happen next. But there is no confusion about this. Every single new and used vehicle currently at Sunset Ford of Sumner is unaffected by tariffs. No price hikes. And your trade may have increased in value too. Plus, warranty protection for life and oil changes for life are included with every qualifying vehicle. You just get more at Sunset. And people do like that.
ESPN senior MLB insider Jeff Bassett.
There are very few players more valuable
Every Tuesday morning at 8:30 with Brock and Salk.
than Cal Raleigh is to the Seattle Mariners.
Brought to you by your Western Washington Toyota dealers.
Are you ready to hit a home run with your shopping? Well, look no further than the Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards Program. It's your ticket to win big while you shop. Here's how it works. For every $1 you spend on participating products like Cerno's ground chicken and twisted tea, you earn Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points. Redeem your points all season long for game tickets, T-Mobile Park Concert Series tickets, exclusive merch, and more. Accumulate and redeem these Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points from April 23rd, 2025 through October 1st, 2025. Participating products are identified with Mariners-themed signs and tags throughout the store. Terms and conditions apply.
At Care Partners Senior Living, we believe in providing quality care at an affordable price. Instead of spending on luxury and expensive art, we invest in our people and accommodations with a focus on compassionate overall health. Our communities offer independent, assisted living, and memory care designed to preserve dignity, independence, and your estate. Affordable, personal, trusted. That's our promise. Please give us a call. We have beautiful Care Partners communities throughout Washington and Arizona. Visit carepartnersliving.com.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Andres Munoz will take over for the Mariners as we go to the ninth. 2-2, your home street bank score. Garcia going to lead things off, the cleanup man for the Texas Rangers. Munoz has been fabulous this year, an ERA of 1.32. Facing Garcia here, straightens up, ready. Munoz steals. Inside, backs him off the plate. A serious fastball at 98. 1 ball, no strikes. Munoz bent at the waist, right arm dangles, now straightens up. The 1-0. Swung on a chopper at home plate foul. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Cole Winn is back warming up for the Rangers, the righty. Munoz trying to hang a 0. Looking to give the Mariners a chance to walk it off for the second straight night. Here comes the pitch. Inside. Backs away, try to slider. Didn't slide as we take a look at the Muckleshoot Casino Pen Report. The biggest and best in the Northwest. Pen has been excellent the last 2 days for the Mariners. Here's the 2-1. Just a touch below the zone. Missed at 98. Yesterday, 3 scoreless innings for the Pen. Today, they're working on 3 2/3 so far. It's good work by the Mariners bullpen the last 2 days. Brought to you by Muckleshoot Casino Resort. 3 balls, 1 strike. Munoz set, deals. Swung on, hit hard, right to shortstop. J.P. Crawford has it, sets his feet, whips it across to get the out. 1 away here in the 9th.
You know, baseball is not a sport that lends itself to momentum swings that are really noticeable, but the bullpen has been the momentum swing in this game. Castillo was absolutely struggling. He gave up 2 runs. He left 2 on. He didn't have any of his rhythm that he usually has, and he left early, and the bullpen's been excellent since.
Absolutely right about that. Here's Jock Peterson, the pitch to him. Just misses off the plate. You're with us inside the Western Washington Toyota radio booth. We're in the 9th, 2-2 the score. Munoz on the hill for the Mariners. Peterson 0 for 3 in the game. The pitch. There it is. That's a strike right on the edge. Got him with the slider. Peterson a couple pop-ups and a strikeout. Andres ready. His pitch. Swung on and missed. That was a beauty of a slider. Had Peterson twirling around on his whiff. He's in the driver's seat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peterson calls time. Now climbs back in. Munoz ready. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on, a chopper to second base. Cole Young scoops it up off the shoot tops. Lob toss to first, in time, 2 away. Couple of ground balls for Munoz. Here's Langford. He's 0 for 3, the center fielder for the Rangers. Texas got their 2 runs by Gashioka, a 2-run home run back in the 3rd. 2 runs, 5 hits, both sides. Munoz set, deals. That steams over for a strike. 99 on the edge. Andres ahead. He's set from the stretch. The 0-1. Swung on a charge to right field, hit well. Dylan Moore back. He's at the wall. He reaches up. He can't make the catch. It's off the glove, off the wall. Langford into second base. He'll hold there. Dylan gets it in, and the Rangers have the go-ahead run at second base.
When an outfielder is along the fence line going to his left and he's got the glove on the left arm, you don't have the other arm to reach out and feel for the wall. And I think he was unsure as to where the wall was. It was almost like he was bracing for contact, and the ball bounced off his glove, and he had about a foot before he got to the wall.
So here's the former Mariner. Rowdy Tellez will stand in. Go-ahead run at second. Here comes the pitch. Down low. Missed with a slider. Tellez is 2 for 3. He doubled earlier. 2-2 the score, 9th inning. Munoz looking to end this frame. Trying to put a 0 up. The 1-0. That's a strike. Dots the corner with a slider. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Munoz ready to deal. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Another slider. He's in command. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Will he go slider for the 3rd straight pitch? Takes a tug at the ball cap as Tellez climbs back into the box. Go-ahead run at second base. 2-2 the score. 9th inning. Munoz staring in, ready. Here comes the 1-2 to Tellez. Swung on, popped up, short left field. Randy racing in. He's near the line. He's there. He makes the catch, and that's the inning. Andres Munoz puts up a 0. And now the Mariners a chance to walk it off. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 2-2 on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
Home or away, Mariners fans can win every day. Because when you fuel up with our proud fuel partner, Arco, you're getting quality top-tier gas for less. So be a team player to your wallet and pay less like a pro. Now that's one for the highlight reel. It's time to enjoy your winning streak at the park and the pump. Take the win with quality top-tier gas for less at Arco. Savings based on independent retail price survey.
Head to T-Mobile Park August 5th through 10th as the Mariners celebrate Ichiro's induction into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. The festivities will be packed with must-have collectible giveaways like an exclusive Funko Pop, 2004 jersey, and a replica of his Cooperstown plaque. Plus, his number retirement ceremony and more. It's going to be legendary.
And there it is. He's the new all-time hit king in Major League history, number 258.
Get your tickets at mariners.com/Ichiro.
$195 million. Global Credit Union members saved $195 million last year through lower fees and better interest rates. At Global, member service is our highest priority. 27 branches throughout Washington, an easy-to-use mobile app, and access to a member service rep wherever you are and whenever you need help. 24/7, 365 days a year. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union, proud partners of Seattle Mariners Radio.
Make the play of the day right at the pump. When you stop at Arco, you're getting quality top-tier gas for less. And that's one for the highlight reel. Take the win at Arco. Savings based on independent retail price survey.
You're listening to Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Here we go, bottom of the 9th. The Mariners a chance to walk it off. 2-2 the score. The Mariners will call on Jorge Polanco to pinch hit to lead off the 9th inning. Cole Winn is on for the Rangers. Having a good season for Texas. A 1.35 ERA in 16 games, 20 innings. 16 strikeouts, but 9 walks. So here is Polanco to lead off. They They have their closer Garcia up, the lefty, in the bullpen. Wynn set for the belt. Here comes his pitch. He sends it outside. 97, ball one. Tellez, the first baseman, cozy with the line, playing deep at his spot. Polanco batting from the left side against the righty. 2-2, bottom of the ninth. Here comes the pitch. That's low. 2 balls and no strikes. Polanco pinch hitting for Dylan Moore, who took over for Dom Canzone. 17 home runs on the season for Polanco. The 2-0. Way outside. Not close. 3-0.
The Mariners have gotten through the 2 toughest innings, the 2 best innings out of the Rangers bullpen, as was evident last night in the 9th.
The 3-0. Strike. On the corner, 97. 3 balls, 1 strike. Polanco calls time. He steps out. He adjusts the white batting gloves. Now climbs back in. 3 balls, 1 strike. Mariners trying to walk it off for the 2nd straight day. The 3-1. Strike over the corner. A 4-seam in 98. Some serious heat from Cole Wynn. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 3-2. Swung on, popped up, third base side. That's into the crowd, out of play. We'll do it again. You're with us inside the Western Washington Toyota radio booth. 2-2 the score, bottom of the ninth.
Wynn doesn't have a whole lot of history of closing either in the minor leagues or the major leagues. Doesn't have a major league save. This is not a save situation, but for the Rangers in this ballpark, it really feels like it.
The 3-2. Inside, ball 4, a leadoff walk to Polanco. And the Mariners had the winning run at first base. And Masterboni pops out of the dugout. He is going to run for Polanco. That brings up Mitch Garver. So Masterboni at first base. He's the winning run. Garver stands in. He walked last time. He's 0 for 2. The former Texas Ranger. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. That's into the crowd, first base side.
So you wonder what's going on in Bruce Bochy's brain right now. If Crawford comes up, do you go and have a rematch from last night with Garcia against Crawford?
Here comes the pitch. Swung on, popped up. That's out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. JP is on deck. Could he walk it off? 2 days in a row. First things first. No balls, 2 strikes to Garver. Masterboni at first base. Wynn steps off, now climbs back onto the hill. Mariners 9-2 against the Rangers this year. The 0-2. Down low. Masterboni, alert. He was ready to take off if that ball got away from Higashioka.
Garcia's ready. He started throwing at the start of this inning, but he's ready now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the ninth. Tied score. Here comes the pitch to Garver. Swung on and missed. Fastball 97. He got it by him, so that's 1 away. And here comes JP. And you can hear the crowd to greet him. The crowd wants it again. JP walked it off last night. Masterboni at first base takes his lead. Here comes the pitch. Strike.
So the question is, if Garcia's up, who's he up for?
That is the question. Lefty on deck and Young, if it gets that far. Here comes the 0-1. That's high. 1 ball, 1 strike as we take a look at our Men of Steel report brought to you by Steel Outdoor Power Equipment. Visit steeldealers.com. That's STIHL dealers.com. It is JP who walked off last night. Looking for a gap right here with Masterboni at first base. He has a nice lead there at first. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Fierce fastball at 97. JP down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Masterboni has 5 steals this year. Win from the belt. The 1-2. Swung on, lifted center field. Left center, Osuna over. Langford calling for it. Langford's going to take it. They nearly collide. But now there's 2 away. And that brings up Cole Young. No movement from the Texas dugout.
It almost feels like if Wynn got in deeper trouble, then maybe Garcia comes in to face Crawford and Young. But he's still out there.
Young 1 for 2 with a walk. Masterboni at first base and a low crouch. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Good cutter just below the zone. Young's had a really good series. He's hit a massive homer in this series. Also a triple. Trying to find a gap right here. Outfield playing very deep. The 0-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Should be an easy play. Smith is in. He's in foul territory. 1-hand catch, and that's it for the Mariners. In the 9th, we play on. We head to the 10th. Still 2-2 on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
Grit, drive, the will it takes to be different. Steel, America. Rick Riz here. Whether it's homeowners or DIYers, professionals or emergency relief teams, Steel's products are up to the task. Looking for power? Steel. Longevity? Steel. State-of-the-art engineering? You guessed it, Steel. Trusted by me, the Seattle Mariners, and trusted by America. Start easier, work smarter, and finish faster with Steel. Find your local Steel dealer at steeldealers.com.
Style or substance? Somehow it became one or the other when choosing a truck. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything. That's GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 models. See your Northwest GMC dealer. Length of contract limited. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 8/4/25.
$195 million. Global Credit Union members saved $195 million last year through lower fees and better interest rates. At Global, member service is our highest priority. 27 branches throughout Washington, an easy-to-use mobile app, and access to a member service rep wherever you are and whenever you need help. 24/7, 365 days a year. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union, proud partners of Seattle Mariners Radio.
Coming to Emerald Queen Casino Event Center, multi-platinum country performer Dylan Scott, Sunday, August 31st. Tickets at emeraldqueen.com. Dylan Scott, August 31st, Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
Well, here we are. It's still 2-2. 10th inning. The Mariners, either by design or stroke of luck, have Matt Brash available to pitch the 10th. So instead of the 8th for Brash and the 9th for Munoz, it's the 9th for Munoz and the 10th for Brash. Ezekiel Duran will start the inning at second. Rowdy Tellez made the last out of the ninth. You don't really want him running out there. And so Duran will pinch run to start the inning. Higashioka, the catcher. Brash's first pitch is a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits for the Rangers. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Mariners. And the 0-1 pitch is fouled back, and Brash comes right out and gets in front of Higashioka. You've got 8, 9, and then 1 for the Rangers. That's not the best of the order for Bruce Bochy. Top of the order for the Mariners in the bottom of the 10th. Rosarena, Raleigh, and Julio. Next pitch is fouled down the third baseline, and it's 0-2. So that sets up for the Mariners. And they have Brash on the mound, which is somewhat of a stroke of luck.
Which is an especially great weapon in extra innings with the automatic runner at second to have that swing and miss, to have that strikeout.
Alejandro Osuna is on deck. Righty against righty. It's 0-2 to Higashioka. Brash is ready. Checks the runner. Spins towards second, and Duran jogs back. Duran had a pretty good lead there. And Young shortens up a little closer to second base to keep him close. Brash ready. To the plate. High fastball, 96 miles an hour, and it's 1-2. 2 runs in the third inning for the Rangers. It was Higashioka who delivered a 2-run homer to left off of Luis Castillo. 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th for the Mariners. 2-2 here in the 10th. Brash to the plate. Way outside on a breaking ball, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outfield straight up. Josh Naylor way off the line at first, with Young almost behind the bag at second. Next pitch, little floater out into center. It's going to fall for a base hit. Duran's around third. He got a great jump. Julio's throw to the plate, not in time. The Rangers get a run off the end of the bat, and a terrific jump by Duran. And that's the importance of Bruce Bochy pinch running for Tellez. I don't know if Tellez, A, reads the ball that well, or B, has the speed to score, but Duran did, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, he was off right away. No hesitation off the bat.
Now Osuna, and we'll see how the Rangers play this. The 9-hitter might be bunting. No, takes a strike. When you're on the road and you're in this extra inning situation, 1 run is not what you're playing for. You are playing for 2 runs. There's nobody out, and the pitch misses down low, and it's 1-1. This has been a great series so far in terms of crowd, in terms of emotion. Here's a 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a breaking ball. It's 1-2. And you sense a little bit of a lull from the crowd right now, kind of surveying the situation. Yeah, the Mariners are down 3-2. There's nobody out here in the 10th, and there's a runner at first. 1-2. Ozuna stays alive and fouls it back. However, fresh in everybody's mind, not even 24 hours ago, Mariners were down by a run in the 9th and beat the Rangers on JP's home run.
That's the key right here, is to keep the score exactly where it is right now.
Not a big lead by Higashioka at first. 1-2 pitch is outside. The other part I would guess that the crowd's looking at and thinking about is who's due up in the 10th. It's the top of the order. It's the teeth of, you rarely say that from the top, but it's the teeth of the order. Arozarena, Raleigh, Julio, Naylor due up 4th. That's a little pop-up out into right center field, and that's going to fall. 2 dead ducks, base hits, as Ozuna lands one in right center. Holding second is Higashioka. Brash has got to be trying to figure out, I've made great pitches, I've gotten bad contact, and it's first and second with a run in and nobody out.
That's just terrible luck.
So 2 bloop singles, and now runners at first and second. Even the Blue Angels are concerned. Or whoever that is buzzing the ballpark. Josh Smith now, first and second, swing and a miss. Brash got in on him with a breaking ball. It's 0-1. So Higashioka, the catcher's at second. Ozuna is at first base. Brash from the belt to the plate. He squares and takes up, and it's 1-1. Seager's on deck. Simeon after that. The lefty Garcia is still up in the bullpen. Looks like he's got the 10th. The pitch. Bunning. Smith gets it down. Brash backhands it off the mound. Whips it to first in time to Naylor. Sacrifice in order. Everybody's up 90 feet. Second and third now. And it's Brash against Seager in a big, big moment here in the top of the 10th.
Wonder if you don't pitch to Seager. Yeah.
As
I say that, yeah. They're going to walk him.
So the moment feels even bigger now for Marcus Semien. Bases filled with Rangers. It's the one thing about the extra inning format. Sometimes when you're trying to squeeze outs and runs, an inning could get sideways on you in a hurry. And Brash is trying to keep it at 3-2 Rangers. Semien up, bags loaded, first pitch, breaking ball, and a beauty, a strike, outside part, and it's 0-1. Infield up the middle is back for two. In fact, the corners are back as well. The Mariners are looking for a ground ball to get out of this inning. Pitch to Semien. Fouls it at the plate. A punch out would work too. It's 0-2 now. To one of the Iron Men of baseball, Marcus Semien. Who's missed only 5 games over the last 6 years. Brash ready. And the 0-2s. Slow ground ball. Tough to get to there. Run scores. JP to first. Just in time to get Semien. And again, Brash makes a great pitch. Gets really bad contact. But he needed it to be hit harder to get to. And JP had to charge it. And had to only get his only chance was to get the out at first. And so the run scores. And here's Garcia with first base open, runners second and third, and it's 4-2 Rangers.
The contact this inning has been so soft.
First pitch to Garcia is outside, and it's 1-0. I don't have the exit velocity dialed in on this inning, but my guess is if you add up those 3 swings, it may not get to 100. The pitch. Whoa, way outside. And Garver really saved a run there. He had to reach almost outside the first base side batter's box to catch that breaking ball. And Garcia spit on that. He wasn't even going to offer.
This is a big at bat right here because 2 is certainly doable. A base hit here and adding 2 more makes it difficult.
2 outs, second and third. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. He chased the breaking ball, and that was out. And so Brash comes back and gets a strike, and it's 2-1. Two runs across, top 10, 4-2, Texas. Matt Brash ready, pitch. Garcia swings and misses. 2-2. Jock Peterson is on deck. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Breaking ball. Inning over. Bad contacts, but 2 runs. And the Mariners got their work cut out in the bottom of the 10th. It's 4-2 Rangers.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Are you ready to hit a home run with your shopping? Well, look no further than the Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards Program. It's your ticket to win big while you shop. Here's how it works. For every $1 you spend on participating products like Hempler's Bacon and Sun Cruiser, you earn Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points. Redeem your points all season long for game tickets, T-Mobile Park Concert Series tickets, exclusive merch, and more. Accumulate and redeem these Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points from April 23rd, 2025 through October 1st, 2025. Participating products are identified with Mariners-themed signs and tags throughout the store. Terms and conditions apply.
At Care Partners Senior Living, we believe in providing quality care at an affordable price. Instead of spending on luxury and expensive art, we invest in our people and accommodations with a focus on compassionate overall health. Our communities offer independent, assisted living and memory care designed to preserve dignity, independence, and your estate. Affordable, personal, trusted. That's our promise. Please give us a call. We have beautiful Care Partners communities throughout Washington and Arizona. Visit carepartnersliving.com.
Whatever temperatures this summer brings, your Bryant dealer is ready to help. Your dealer is backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant.
Visit BryantNorthwest.com for a dealer near you. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Well, going to need some 10th inning magic here. The Mariners have given up 2 in the top of the inning. A guy they saw last night briefly for 5 pitches is back on the bump. The Rangers' lefty closer, Robert Garcia. And he's got the top of the order with Arozarena, Raleigh, Julio, and hopefully Naylor and Chino get a crack at this left-hander out of Manteca, California, the 29-year-old. In his 3rd big league season. Cole Young is the runner at second to start the inning. First pitch, Arozarena takes up. Garcia's not a skilled or experienced closer. He has 9 saves, but he's blown 4 opportunities, including last night. This obviously a save situation here. Arozarena's 1 for 4. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike. This year, a 1-6 record, but a 3.05 ERA. Lefty sent from the belt. Young from second. 1-1 pitch to Arozarena. Swing and a drive. Left field and deep. That ball's gone. This game's tied. Unbelievable. Arozarena. Big leagues has hit more home runs than Randy Arozarena over the last 5 weeks. He blasted that one to left, a no-doubter, and it's 4-4, and there's nobody out.
That was destroyed. Wow.
Swing and a miss by Cal Raleigh at a breaking ball. And if the Texas Rangers, you have found a way to lose games for the last 5 seasons in this ballpark. And you've just lost the lead in the bottom of the 10th. Raleigh takes a breaking ball in. And for the left-hander Garcia, who gave up JP's walk-off last night of the 9th, he gives up a 2-run tying shot in the 10th here. Raleigh's sitting on a 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He tried to win it right there. And it's 1-2.
I feel like we've barely seen Garcia. He's thrown 10 pitches total.
And given up
the 2 days.
4 runs on 2 homers.
Texas has the bullpen going.
The Rangers certainly solved their 7th and 8th inning at the trade deadline. They did nothing to address the 9th. The 1-2. And of course, this, the 10th. But in a save situation, they've got Garcia in there closing. 2-2 now to Raleigh. The pitch missing in. Garcia ready. All tied at 4. Here's the pitch. Low, and it almost hit him. And Garcia's really wobbling right now. Full count to Cal Raleigh. 29-year-old left-hander, 15th round pick. The Kansas City Royals, worked his way to the big leagues. Out of UC Davis. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Raleigh has struck out for the 5th time today. It's like, how does this happen? It's unbelievable. We've seen Cal so good all year round. I mean, look, he's human, right? The good news is his teammates have picked him up, and Arozarena with the 2-run homer to tie it. Inning's not over. That's the first out. Here's Julio now. Garcia to the plate, and his breaking ball is low. It's 1-0. Garcia has been better against righties this year than lefties. 227 average for righties. Ground ball to short. Charging is Seager. On to first in time, and that's the second out of the 10th. Now Naylor, lefties against Garcia, a 250 average. Lefty on lefty here, nobody on, game tied, 4 apiece. 2 runs in the top of the inning for the Rangers, 2 runs in the bottom of the inning for the Mariners. Naylor 2 for 10 in this series with a double and an RBI. Breaking ball misses in. So now Josh, who obviously has immense power, is sitting on a 2-0 pitch. And here it is. Check swing. Did he go? Yes. James Hoy, third base umpire. Naylor tried to press that bat to his chest, but it went across before he could. Gino's on deck. The 2-1. Line drive, base hit into right field. Over the leaping Simeon. And that's going to get Gino an at bat. He's walking to the plate, but he's looking at the Rangers dugout. Mike Maddox and Bruce Bochy on the rail discussing what to do here. Don't sleep on Naylor. He swiped his 17th base earlier in this game. First pitch fastball is inside to Gino. 2 for 12 with a double since rejoining the Mariners after that great flight back into Seattle with his family. Naylor not a big lead. Garcia to the plate. That's low. Bruce Bochy's got an arm ready. And now Mike Maddox is on his way out to the mound with a trainer. And now Bochy joins the parade. 3 coming out of the dugout. The trainer arrives first. Maddox is there. Bochy is about 10 feet behind, and they're all talking to Robert Garcia. Counts 2-0. To Gino. Naylor's at first.
Well, the arm they have warming up the bullpen made his major league debut in this series. So I don't think that's ideally who you want to go to in this type of situation.
Garcia's trying to stay in the game. The trainer is talking to Bochy. I think Bochy's going to the bullpen here.
He is too.
He is. So he'll go to the pen. Rangers will get as much time as they need to warm up. Curvello the righties coming in. We'll take a timeout. One Rosarena, all tied at 4, 2 outs, runner at first, bottom of the 10th, back after this.
Grit, drive, the will it takes to be different. Steel, made for America. Rick Riz here. Whether it's homeowners or DIYers, professionals or emergency relief teams, Steel's products are up to the task. Looking for power? Steel. Longevity? Steel. State-of-the-art engineering? You guessed it, Steel. Trusted by me, the Seattle Mariners, and trusted by America. Start easier, work smarter, and finish faster with Steel. Find your local Steel dealer at steeldealers.com.
Style or substance? Somehow it became one or the other when choosing a truck. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything. That's GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 models. See your Northwest GMC dealer. Length of contract limited. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 8/4/25.
$195 million. Global Credit Union members saved $195 million last year through lower fees and better interest rates. At Global, member service is our highest priority. 27 branches throughout Washington, an easy-to-use mobile app, and access to a member service rep wherever you are and whenever you need help. 24/7, 365 days a year. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union, proud partners of Seattle Mariners Radio.
Coming to Emerald Queen Casino Event Center, multi-platinum country performer Dylan Scott, Sunday, August 31st. Tickets at emeraldqueen.com. Dylan Scott, August 31st, Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
4-4 ball game, bottom 10. The count's 2-0. Gino steps back in as Luis Curvelo inherits a runner at first, 2 outs. First pitch, breaking ball, and it caught a little bit of the plate, but he didn't get the call. It's 3-0 now. Remember, Mastroboni is on deck. 3-0 pitch, that's a strike. That caught the plate, and it was right at the knees. You'd almost rather have Gino swing the bat, though. So maybe not a bad thing that he's still there at 3-1. Runner goes, big jump, swing and a drive foul. Pulled down the third base line. Naylor, a stolen base back in the 6th. Had a good jump there. Obviously, he'll be running here. Full count, 2 outs. Bottom 10, 4-4. Curvelo ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gino goes down. Well, 11, why not? Randy Arozarena, 2-run homer. Bottom 10, ties it up. This game's still going. It's 4-4 to the 11th.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Are you ready to hit a home run with your shopping? Well, look no further than the Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards Program. It's your ticket to win big while you shop. Here's how it works. For every $1 you spend on participating products like Hempler's Bacon and Sun Cruiser, you earn Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points. Redeem your points all season long for game tickets, T-Mobile Park Concert Series tickets, exclusive merch, and more. Accumulate and redeem these Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points from April 23rd, 2025 through October 1st, 2025. Participating products are identified with Mariners-themed signs and tags throughout the store. Terms and conditions apply.
At Care Partners Senior Living, we believe in providing quality care at an affordable price. Instead of spending on luxury and expensive art, we invest in our people and accommodations with a focus on compassionate overall health. Our communities offer independent, assisted living and memory care designed to preserve dignity, independence, and your estate. Affordable, personal, trusted. That's our promise. Please give us a call. We have beautiful Care Partners communities throughout Washington and Arizona. Visit carepartnersliving.com.
Whatever temperatures this summer brings, your Bryant dealer is ready to help. Your dealer is backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant.
Visit BryantNorthwest.com for a dealer near you. Bryant, whatever it takes.
To the 11th we go. Mariners and Rangers all tied again for a piece. Casey Legamina will take over on the hill for the Mariners. Garcia, the zombie runner at second base. Peterson, the batter. 4-4 the score. Casey ready, looks at second. Here comes his pitch. And he sends it in for a strike, 0-1. 4-4, your home street bank score. Randy Arozarena, a thrilling two-run home run to tie it in the 10th. Here's the 0-1. And it's inside. He backs away from a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. First batter so key in extras, especially if you get that out without the runner advancing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Legamina deals. Swung on, a rocket into left field. That's a base hit. Garcia into third. Randy scoops up the ball, gets it in quickly. Garcia holds it third. And now the Rangers runners on the corners with nobody down. Let's pause for station identification on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
This is Mariners Baseball on Seattle Sports.
Take every game with you on the go by downloading the Seattle Sports app.
710 KIRO AM Seattle and KIRO FM HD2 Tacoma, the home of the Mariners.
Wyatt Langford will be the hitter. We're going to have a pinch runner at first base for Peterson. The Blue Angels flying overhead. Haggerty will pinch run at first base. Ferguson is getting loose in the bullpen, the lefty for the Mariners. This is a tough spot now to try and keep Texas off the board. Runners on the corners, nobody down. Langford doubled in the 9th. Casey's pitch. That's over for a strike. 95 on the fastball. 4-4, 11th inning. Mariners and Rangers. Wild ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, line drive, base hit, right field. Garcia walks home around second base. Haggerty flying, the throw to third high. He slides and safe. And the Rangers have the lead. It's 5-4 Texas. And again, runners on the corners with nobody down. Duran. He pinch ran for Tellez.
I guess if you've watched the last 2 games, including this one, you know that nothing's impossible.
Yes.
But you keep going behind like this. It just...
He shows bunts and bunts it back to the screen. Squeeze action.
Little safety squeeze.
The infield for the Mariners playing in. No balls, a strike. They're desperate for a strikeout right here. They'd love that. No balls, a strike. Legamina ready. He deals. Too high. Count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Higashioka up next, and then a pocket of lefties. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, broken bat, looper into right field. That's a hit. Haggerty will score from third. Langford flying around second. He's going to get into third. They trade places again. It is 6-4 Rangers. Shards of bat everywhere.
Yeah, the meat part of it ended up back off the screen after the swing. He snapped it off and it whistled back. But again, and it's no consolation, it's not going to change the score. But the contact that the Rangers have made in these 2 innings, not the greatest. The single to right by single to left by Peterson, probably the best ball that's been barreled up, and that wasn't a stinger.
So Mariners Mariners in a tough spot now. 6-4, Texas. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Higashioka batting. He hit a 2-run home run, which seems like a year ago. Early in the ball game, he gave the Rangers a 2-0 lead. Infield plays in again. Legamina set. He deals. Swung on and missed. Gets ahead. That was a sweeper upstairs. 0-1. Higashioka has been busy. A couple runs scored. 3 ribbies, a couple of hits, including that home run. The 0-1. Swung on, popped up. That's out of play. Into the seats. So he is looking for the strikeout right here. Casey Bennett the waist, now straightens up. No balls, 2 strikes. He deals. That sweeps wide. 1-2, no chase that time.
I mean, just watching games yesterday, there were 5 walk-offs and just some crazy comebacks.
Yes.
The Miami comeback, he scored 13 runs in the last 5 innings to win 13-12.
The 1-2 swung on and missed. Buried him with a fastball inside. That's the first out. We'll see if Dan Wilson goes to the lefty here. Dan Wilson out of the dugout with a pocket of lefties. That's what he'll do. Caleb Ferguson will come in here. 2 in, 1 out. We're in the 11th. We'll come back with a new pitcher right after this on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
Grit, drive, the will it takes to be different. Steel, made for America. Rick Riz here. Whether it's homeowners or DIYers, professionals or emergency relief teams, Steel's products are task. Looking for power? Steel. Longevity? Steel. State-of-the-art engineering? You guessed it, Steel. Trusted by me, the Seattle Mariners, and trusted by America. Start easier, work smarter, and finish faster with Steel. Find your local Steel dealer at steeldealers.com.
Style or substance? Somehow it became one or the other when choosing a truck. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything. That's GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 models. See your Northwest GMC dealer. Length of contract limited. Some customers will not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 8/4/25.
$195 million. Global Credit Union members saved $195 million last year through lower fees and better interest rates. At Global, member service is our highest priority. 27 branches throughout Washington, an easy-to-use mobile app, and access to a member service rep wherever you are and whenever you need help. 24/7, 365 days a year. Learn more at globalcu.org. Global Credit Union, proud partners of Seattle Mariners Radio.
Coming to Emerald Queen Casino Event Center, multi-platinum country performer Dylan Scott, Sunday, August 31st. Tickets at emeraldqueen.com. Dylan Scott, August 31st, Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
So new pitcher for the Mariners here. Their newest pitcher takes over here. Caleb Ferguson make a second appearance as a Mariner. Pitched a couple days ago in this series. An easy 1-2-3. This is not as easy here. Runners on the corners. Well, a pinch hitter here. Jonah Heim will pinch it for Ozuna. So Heim, the switch hitter, will bat from the right side. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Mariners now down 2 in the 11th. It's 6-4. Ferguson, the lefty, comes set. Here comes his first pitch. Swung on and missed. He has traded some swing and miss this year for really soft contact. He's had an excellent season for Pittsburgh. A tough spot right here, 0-1. He deals. Inside, almost got a piece of him. Kind of lost his footing, it looked like. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
You wonder if the Rangers are thinking about running here. Duran's swiped 4 bags. There's 1 out. It would get him out of the double play situation.
Ferguson staring at him. He deals 1-1. He takes off. The pitch is upstairs, and he has second stolen without a throw. So 2-1 now with one out. Infield in. Langford at third base. Duran at second. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on, fouled off. That's into the crowd. Well, now he's looking for a strikeout here. 6-4. Your Home Street Bank score. Rangers with the lead. Time taken by Heim. Now slowly ambles back into the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ferguson. He deals 2-2. Swung on and missed. Got him. Got him on the strikeout. That was a big one.
We do have great plate sound, so we apologize that our plate sound is so good that it picked up Jonah Heim after he swung and missed.
He was not pleased, to say the least. Here's Josh Smith. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs. Now, we talked about it in the 10th. The Rangers had scored 2. They had runners at second and third. We talked about how important it was to keep those runners from scoring, and that ended up really mattering. Well, same situation here. Here's the 1-0. Swung on a chopper over Ferguson, charging hard. JP, gloves, throws on the move, and it's just in time to get Smith. Smith spikes his helmet. He's mad. Texas gets 2, though. We go to the bottom of the 11th. It's now 6-4 Rangers on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado. Heat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Northwest Chevy dealer.
Are you ready to hit a home run with your shopping? Well, look no further than the Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards Program. It's your ticket to win big while you shop. Here's how it works. For every $1 you spend on participating products like Hempler's Bacon and Sun Cruiser, you earn Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points. Redeem your points all season long for game tickets, T-Mobile Park Concert Series tickets, exclusive merch, and more. Accumulate and redeem these Fred Meyer Mariners Rewards points from April 23rd, 2025 through October 1st, 2025. Participating products are identified with Mariners-themed signs and tags throughout the store. Terms and conditions apply.
At Care Partners Senior Living, we believe in providing quality care at an affordable price. Instead of spending on luxury and expensive art, we invest in our people and accommodations with a focus on compassionate overall health. Our communities offer independent, assisted living and memory care designed to preserve dignity, independence, and your estate. Affordable, personal, trusted. That's our promise. Please give us a call. We have beautiful Care Partners communities throughout Washington and Arizona. Visit carepartnersliving.com.
Whatever temperatures this summer brings, your Bryant dealer is ready to help. Your dealer is backed by outstanding products from one of the industry's most trusted names, Bryant.
Visit BryantNorthwest.com for a dealer near you. Bryant, whatever it takes.
6-4 the score. Rangers lead. That's your Home Street Bank score. And we're in extra innings. Every time this season the Mariners win in extras, your local Northwest Chevy dealers donating $500 to youth baseball. Right here in the Puget Sound. Thank you, Northwest Chevy dealers. Master Boney batting. Gino at second base. Mariners down 2. They trailed by 2 in the 10th. Randy hit a 2-run home run. Curvello still on the pitch. Steams over for a strike. Haggerty is in left field. He was in the DH spot, so the Rangers without a DH now. Their pitcher is in the batting order. Here comes the 0-1. Not close. Curvello just his second major league outing. And here he is in the 11th. He got the final out last inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. 6-4 Rangers. The pitch to Mastro. Swung on, popped up. Short left field, Seager drifting back. Haggerty calling for it. Seager, though, makes the catch. And there's 1 out. There comes Mitch Garver. Earlier this season in Texas, he had a big home run against his former team. Garver has 6 long balls on the season. One right now would be pretty timely with the Mariners down 2 in the 11th. Here's the pitch. Up and in. He has to twist away. 1-0.
You just want traffic. You want traffic right now. You want to get to the top of the order. You want to get an at-bat for a Rosarena.
1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. Gino at second. Cautious lead there. The pitch. Inside. 2-0. Carvello stares at second, delivers. And he sends it over. He gets the slider on the edge, so 2-1, back in the count. Garver gently taps the plate with a red bat. Pinwheels it around. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, popped up. First base side, foul territory. Duran is over, 2-hand catch. And the Mariners are down to their final out, and it's J.P. Crawford. Crawford walked it off last night with a 2-run home run. Is there more magic dust here today? Randy tied it last inning with a 2-run home run. Gino at second base. JP the tying run. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back.
Healthy cut. He was thinking along with you.
8 home runs on the year for JP. Mariners down to their final out in the 11th. 6-4 Texas. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. And now the Mariners down to their final strike.
That's another big rip. He's trying to pull both those pitches. You wonder if he gets back to the approach that he's had all year. And if there's something middle or out, he just tries to go the other way with it.
No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Mariners down 2 in the 11th. Here comes the pitch. Outside. Reach back for extra 96. So 1-2. JP trying to keep this going. Here comes the 1-2. Down low. So he's fought even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. JP wearing shades in the sunshine here at T-Mobile Park. Crowd starts to chant JP. Looking for another big moment. And here comes the pitching coach. Mike Maddox had to have a chat here. You don't see that all the time in a 2-2 count with 2 outs.
Sort of like a college basketball coach at the end of the first half. You got a timeout to use. Might as well use it. You got a mound visit to use here.
Well, this is a situation clearly that Carvello's never been in. This is just his second major league outing. You have to imagine the adrenaline's going pretty good for him right now.
Of course, he was in the Mariners system for a long time and did get some saves there. This is a long conference. They're getting their money's worth.
Finally broke it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 11th inning. Mariners down 2. Gino at second base. JP is the tying run. So he's ready. Comes set from a high hold from the chest. Here comes the pitch to JP. Swung on off the end of the bat, fouls it away.
And he was pulling there, and he just got it off the very end of the bat. But contact. So you swing and miss twice, but that time you got a piece. Every time you see that pitch, you're going to have a little better idea of what it's going to do.
Here comes the 2-2. Swung on, blooper, short right field. Garcia racing in. He's racing in. He's there. He makes the catch. And that's it for the Mariners. The Texas Rangers win in 11 innings, 6-4 the final, as the magic dust does indeed run out here on the Mariners in the 11th inning. 6-4 the final. Rangers get the win. We'll come back and talk about it more right after this on the Global Credit Union Mariners Radio Network.
For 50 years, Michael's Toyota of Bellevue has been a dealership that you can count on. Service advisors that respect your time and your budget. Managers that support and empower employees to work for their customers. Not often seen, but a business office that ensures every part of buying your new car is seamless. From our family to yours, thank you for 50 amazing years. Michael's Toyota of Bellevue, for the life you live.
When you're on the pitch clock and don't have time for your favorite Seattle sports shows, listen to the podcast on demand. How about that? Unbelievable. Who would have thought? Every hour, every interview, every look behind the scenes.
Dan Wilson's the new skipper.
This is a window. This is a time